Nate Bargatze, the Be Funny Tour.
I mean, Chuck E. Cheese is rough. I don't know if you've been there in a while. They look like they're trying to go to business and they can't.
All new material.
They filed for bankruptcy and they're still open. They called Blockbuster and they're like, how do you get out? We want out.
Nate Bargatze.
Friday, May 31st, FedEx Forum. Tickets available at FedEx Forum box office or Ticketmaster.com. Produced by Outback Presents.
Nate Bargatze, the Be Funny Tour.
Lindsey Harding has gotten a chance to interview for the Charlotte Hornets vacancy.
She's proven that she could coach on the men's side. She's done a fantastic job and got this G League opportunity and was Coach of the Year. This is fantastic for women's basketball.
Hey, Grizzlies fans, be sure to tune in to Grizz, where the panel and I break down all things Grizzlies and take a look at the rest of the NBA as well. The show is live every Wednesday, 2 p.m. on YouTube at Grind City Media and the official Grind City Media app.
LifeCare Ambulance is proud to be an official partner of the Memphis Grizzlies and FedEx Forum. At LifeCare, they wear their hearts with pride. Their passion is their people. They want you to love what you do and where you do it. Their employee-driven culture encourages a healthy work-life balance and supportive work environment. They invest in your success and well-being so that you can provide the best care for the patients that they serve. Join the incredible team of EMTs and paramedics in Memphis, Nashville, and across the nation today. Learn more at lifecareamb.com.
Sauced by Will Smith is taking the championship taste to FedEx Forum. Come enjoy your favorite lineup of sauces on traditional and boneless wings the next time you see the Memphis Grizzlies play. All of your favorite sauces, including the famous Garrick sauce, are now available as you cheer the home team on. Visit Sauced by Will Smith inside FedEx Forum at your next Grizzlies game, or come visit us anytime at our location in South Haven, Mississippi. Championship sauce, championship taste. Come get sauced today.
I will take High School Musical with my fifth and final pick because it is a sports movie. You do got to get your head in the game. I love High School Musical. I love musicals. Sports and musicals can coexist in this beautiful world. What a beautiful, beautiful movie. Even though High School Musical 1 is not even the best of the High School Musicals.
Tune in to the Jessica Benson Show with CJ Hurt, live every weekday at 8 a.m. on YouTube at Grind City Media and the official Grind City Media app.
Grizzlies fans know it's the team that gives you the edge. Big River Steel does too. That's why we're looking for team members to help us reshape the steel industry for a more sustainable tomorrow. Our edge starts with you at www.bigriversteel.com/join to join our dash team. That's www.bigriversteel.com/join to join our dash team.
Anticipate each challenge. Make a quick response. Capitalize on every opportunity. And win. Greatness won't wait. It's true in basketball. It's true in banking. Grizzlies Checking from Pinnacle. Play hard. Bank easy. Open a Grizzlies checking account with at least $100 and a recurring direct deposit by January 12th. And you could receive a $200 direct deposit bonus into your account and be entered into our Grizzmas drawing. Details at grizzliesbanking.com. Member FDIC.
Hey Grizzlies fans, turn your stadium excitement into betting action at Southland Casino Hotel. As a proud sponsor of the Memphis Grizzlies, Southland brings you more gaming action than ever before. Step onto our massive casino floor stretching more than 2.5 football fields. Slot enthusiasts can enjoy more than 2,300 machines from penny slots to high limits and play the hottest games like Aristocrat, Dollar Storm, Cloverlink, and Lightning Cash. Table game aficionados can feel the thrill of the felt with 50 live table games. From 3-card to blackjack match, we're ready to deal you in. Plus, don't miss stadium gaming for an interactive digital experience. And for high rollers, our high limit room is calling your name. Go big on 6 high limit blackjack tables or spin one of our 54 high stakes slot machines. Throw in 8 delicious dining options and a 300-room high-rise hotel, and there's plenty to keep you going. At Southland Casino Hotel, the gaming excitement never stops.
Must be 21 plus. Play responsibly. For help quitting, call 800-522-4700.
Live from downtown Memphis, this is the Chris Vernon Show, presented by Caesars Sportsbook on YouTube at Grind City Media and the official Grind City Media app. Now, here's your host, Chris Vernon.
CityMedia.com. Chris Vernon Show. Welcome. It's a Monday, May 13th, 2024 edition of the show. Today on the show, NBA Draft Lottery took place over the weekend. Womp, womp. We will get to that, and we'll get to all the mock drafts that have already been released. In addition to that, the NBA playoffs continued in the Eastern and Western Conference. We'll give you all our thoughts on the series that are going on and all the basketball we watched over the weekend. There's a bunch that went on, including a great accomplishment for a Memphis athlete and some other news about some stuff that is coming up this week in the world of sports. We will have 10 things. The gang is all here. It is a Monday, and it is dismal outside, but smile. Let's do it. Turn it up. Having a good day. All right, we got a ton of stuff to get to. It was quite the busy weekend, and there's a bunch of news regarding not only the local team, but watched a bunch of playoff games since we last spoke. Hope everybody had a very good Mother's Day. Before I get to anything, welcome John Roser to the show. John Roser, a.k.a. the Cologne Ranger, the Body Spray Bandit, Sooner Tech, a.k.a. Johnny Backbones, the Bearcat, a.k.a. the Grim Roser, John Asparagus, Johnny Netcarb, John Lance, John Pistol. He is Yogi Roser.
What up?
Hello, John.
What up?
Devin Walker's here. He is the microphone mangler. Senor Quasadilla. He's Mr. Matt. He's Navajo Joe. He is the reporter.
Hello, guys.
The photographer.
Oh.
Sir Hiss.
Oh, okay. All right, delay. Okay. How y'all doing, man? Happy Monday, guys. Yeah, happy Monday.
Devin Walker's got nothing to say.
Yeah, I really don't have anything to say today. I usually have one thing to say, but I don't have anything.
Somebody's rattled by getting the 9th pick. Kelsey Wright Johnson's here. She is
I'm fully rattled.
Brampton's finest. She is the Nordstrom Rack track queen. She is Puerto Rico's favorite reporter. She is the ketchup chip connoisseur. Sequin Yeti.
They're not sequins.
It's bedazzled.
Not
Bedazzled
sequins.
Yeti.
This ain't 1934, bro.
We remember the bedazzler.
It's not sequins.
What is it?
Rhinestones.
Rhinestone. Like a rhinestone cowgirl. It's a girl. Come on.
Yeah, come on, bro. It's 2024, bro. Inclusivity.
Well, I would say cow person.
Like a rhinestone cow person. That doesn't have the same ring to
Paris
it.
made it.
Huh?
Paris made it.
Yeah, that's real rhinestones right there, buddy.
Yeah,
that,
but
that ain't fugazi.
Who made it?
Paris. Zaire's girlfriend.
Oh, I thought you meant Zaire's girlfriend make clothes?
Yeah, bro. She's like a...
She bedazzles.
She bedazzles stuff. She wears bedazzles jackets all the time.
Is that right?
With like 8 balls on it.
She's like our own Kyle Juszczyk's wife, right?
Yeah, she is.
Right?
She is.
She's our own Juszczyk.
Zaire's wife. her girlfriend, she's got to get Taylor Swift to wear her stuff, and then her business will blow up.
Yep.
Thanks, Rosa.
It's a good marketing plan.
Like a rhinestone cow person. All right, let's get to 10 things. You told me to make it the 10 things music.
Wait, hold on. Let me hear it. Give it to me.
I can hear it.
I know you see me blow up.
That's crazy.
Hey.
Number 1, the lottery. Womp, womp.
Trash.
So, look, why can't we do this like tonight before the games are going on? 2 o'clock on the middle of Mother's Day was wild.
Yeah,
Right
I had to
there.
force everybody to turn the TV on.
Okay, so
Yeah, I not a fan of this. We did an early zoo trip so we could get back in time to watch this crap.
I know. And then as soon as you saw, I had like Tankathon pulled up.
Yeah.
So I'm sitting there with William and I'm like, all right, the next pick needs to be, and then whichever one didn't show up, Atlanta didn't show up, right? Because they moved up like 9 spots in this deal. I was like, oh, crap. And I was like, all right, we have to be in the top 4 now. Otherwise, we're going to get pushed down. And so, sure enough, Atlanta ended up moving up 9 spots. And then you had that Houston pick, which was from Brooklyn, move up 6 spots. And the other one that moved up, Washington was supposed to be up there. San Antonio moved up 1 spot. But at least we only moved down 2 spots. Obviously, Detroit moved down 4 spots.
Man,
Tough scene.
I feel so bad.
Kelsey,
Brutal.
it's all your
Second
fault.
year in a row.
Brutal.
Detroit's going to be so good this year.
Charlotte moved down.
That's
keep
crazy.
saying it. You got to keep saying it.
Eventually, you're going to be right. Charlotte moved down 3 spots. Portland moved down 3 spots. Toronto, which went to San Antonio, moved down 2 spots. The Grizzlies moved down 2, and Utah moved down 2. And so thanks a lot to the Atlanta Hawks and the Houston Rockets, who ended up moving up 9 and 6 spots, respectively, and pushing everybody down. Now, you can do. There's a lot of ways to look at this. One of which is, look, it's 2 spots lower than 7. It's a difference between 7 and 9. It's not like sometimes you are Detroit, and it's like you just went through truly the season from hell with the only hope you have is the draft lottery, right? Like. It is not. And so, yeah, I can talk myself into, obviously it would have been nicer to have a higher pick. There's no way around that. It sucks. But that's not that bad considering the G.G. Jackson revelation, the
that's
Vince
our
Williams
pick.
revelation, and you have your 3 best players. Most teams are looking for their 3 best players, right? Some cases, teams that can already be in the second round of the NBA playoffs are looking for their second best player.
We got that too already.
Yeah.
Right. And so, and you got your best 3 players. And so now it's a build out around these guys. And so with that in mind, the other thing that is not nearly as bad is, I will say, and I know there's going to be a lot of talk about, well, what does this mean? What are they going to do with the pick? I think it's much more likely you keep the pick now. And I think part of the reason it's much more likely you keep the pick is because of the price of the pick. Taylor Hendricks got picked 9th overall last year, and he's on the books for $4.6 million. The truth is, if you can hit draft picks, you're not finding anybody that's awesome for $5 million. Right? Like, that's your chance to be able to pull it off, is to have somebody getting paid a low amount for 4 years that can really contribute and be in your rotation. And I do think that's totally possible. Again, it's not about, everybody will always tell you this, it's not where you pick, it's who you pick.
Yeah.
Right?
So look at the history of the 9th pick. If we find a Rui Hachimura at the 9th pick, I would not be mad.
Okay. The 9th pick's history is
It's
disgusting.
nasty. It's nasty, bro.
You guys look?
It is nasty. Noah Vonleh, Jakob
Look
Poeltl,
here, I'll go through them one by one, okay?
Trey Burke.
All right. Here's one by one. All right, Taylor Hendricks last year. It's still a total question mark, right? Jeremy Sohan.
He's all right.
I mean,
Solid player.
He's a role
Solid
player.
player. And by the way, you're looking for a role player.
Davion Mitchell.
Stay out of my friend's DMs.
It's not worked out. Denny Avdia.
Nah,
fine.
he
He's
all right.
fine.
He all right.
He's one of those we don't.
Really, Hachimura, fine. Kevin Knox,
Sucks.
Dennis Smith Jr.
My dog.
stop.
I got the jersey.
Yeah, he's
Jakob
terrible.
Portal's had a career.
Jakob Portal's a good
When
player.
he's not playing
Frank
against John
Kaminsky
Morant.
had a career. Not a great one,
No,
but it
not
was a
a great
career.
one.
He killed us.
Yeah.
Noah Vonleh, man. Trey Burke, man. Andre Drummond was good.
Andre
That's
Drummond-
a great 9 pick.
Yeah.
Andre Drummond has been in the league for a decade plus.
Kemba, great 9 pick. Gordon Hayward, great 9 pick.
Yep.
Yeah.
DeMar, great 9 pick.
That's an
This is
amazing
not
9
disgusting,
pick.
actually.
No,
But
it's
that-
not.
that
It's
piece in the
not.
Jay
middle-
Augustine's had a 15-year career.
Yeah.
I think he's still around.
Yeah, the
I
piece
think
in the
he's
middle
still
makes it
playing.
nasty.
Noah.
Kevin Knox, Dennis, and Jakob and Noah make it nasty.
I got you.
Jakob Pertl's not nasty. Jakob Pertl can play.
He's had a career.
Yeah, like he can play.
He's on the John Morant highlight reel.
Look,
a lot of people are.
yeah, Joakim Noah, great pick at
Yes.
9. Patrick O'Brien, man. Diago, man. Iguodala, great.
Iguodala's
shout
a
out
great
to
one.
Iguodala.
Yeah.
Mike Sweetney, man. Amari Stoudemire, amazing.
Amazing.
And then Rodney White, man.
Yeah.
So, I mean, it's better than I thought.
No, it's not
Honestly,
bad.
like you go down the list, it's better than I
They're
thought.
guys who
right?
have had real careers.
And look,
The
you could-
star
here's
is
the- here's
what
the-
DeRozan. DeRozan and Iguodala probably the stars.
Here's the deal. You could also line up every guy that was taken after 9 in all of those drafts and come to the conclusion you had a chance to get Blake. So again, it's not where you pick, it's who you pick.
Yep.
And so and in this one, this draft is such a massive crapshoot that I think we can remember this. On May 13th, I wrote down all the different mock drafts. So anyways, I do think it might be a little more likely that you keep the pick. I just don't think that the value of that pick is so great. You might move down, right? I do think that's a possibility. That's just
Dirk
what
Nowitzki
they...
was 9.
Yeah, well, so you stopped at Rodney White. If you go to 2000, it's the Vanilla Gorilla, Joel Prisbilla.
Yeah.
Shout out.
1999, Sean Marion.
The Matrix.
98, Dirk Nowitzki. 97, Tracy McGrady.
Jesus.
So that's
All right.
three. That's
That's a
three.
run right
There's three
there.
hitters.
Yeah. And so, look, here's what I'll say. This draft is obviously such a crapshoot. All you got to do is look at the mock drafts and how much they've changed in the last 3 weeks. It's like you look at a mock draft and Stephon Castle's number 1, and then you look at it and Alex Sarr's number 1, and then you look at it and Reed Shepard's. I mean, like it doesn't. Like today, I woke up and there's a bunch of mocks of Reed Shepard going 3rd in the draft, and like nobody had him 3rd before the lottery yesterday. So because of the way these teams shook out, I think it's going to be interesting. Number 2, the mocks. Okay, so there's a consensus mock that NBA.com puts together, which is like kind of a compilation of what the best mocks are around the internet. And I'll tell you what that one has last. CBS has Donovan Clingan. Okay, so when I saw that, I was like, well, hold on now. He had like moved into everybody's top 5 in terms of like the prospect list and the mocks. So what's going on? Here's what I'll say. If you look down this list, Atlanta, if we accept Atlanta's not going to take Donovan Clingan number 1, okay? Let's just say that he's not going to be the number 1 pick. He might be. Who knows? Yeah, again, with this draft, you have no idea.
No idea. Yeah.
And you say Washington's probably going to take a swing, right?
They could.
Okay. Once you get past that, Houston doesn't. I mean, they got Jabari and they've got Şengün. I mean,
And they've been talking about they're trading
and
their pick already.
And I know they wanted like Brook Lopez or whatever last year, but who knows?
Yeah.
Okay. San Antonio doesn't need a center, and Detroit doesn't need a center, and Charlotte doesn't need a center. They got Mark Williams. And then Portland doesn't need a center because they've got DeAndre Ayton.
Yeah.
And then you got San Antonio again. It's the same Wemby thing. Like, he might make it down to 9.
He might.
Like, when I saw it, I was like, what? And then I looked at the teams, and I was like, if they're right about these other guys, like, you know, Riashar and Sarr and these other guys going at the top 3,
Right.
4 of the draft, then inevitably either those guys are falling all the way down or Clingan's falling all the way down
Yeah.
because there's a bunch of teams in there that you would think if they've got a top 10 pick, they're probably not using it on the center just because of what they've got on their roster.
Right.
Tell you this, I'd love to have that guy at $4.6 million.
Someone clean it.
Yes.
Absolutely.
God, don't you want a guy that can rebound, finish lobs, and set screens?
I wouldn't care if we didn't have the pick at 9, to be honest with you. If we don't have that pick at 9 by draft night, I would not be mad.
Oh, no, Deb.
Nobody will.
No,
I'm completely happy with us not having that pick.
No, I totally.
And
look, you've got to
have
do one
another
or the other.
asset.
You've got to do one or the other. You've either got to move. You either got to take somebody with that pick and move some other young guys.
Yeah.
Or somebody might drop to you. I mean, that's what happens. And you think about all those different situations that you said. Somebody dropped that wasn't supposed to drop.
Yeah.
So you look at these mocks, and somebody's dropping. So ESPN has a Stephon Castle.
Yeah.
Okay. You still don't want the pick?
No, bro, I don't. I'm sorry, because I'm looking at the playoffs right now. There's no team in the playoffs except the Mavs that have a rookie that's pooping.
And he's going like 2 for 7 every game.
That's what I'm saying, bro. I'm cool on a rookie. I'm sorry. I'm cool on another rookie.
I do not want to draft this. If we stay at number 9 and we pick number 9, I'm cool with it.
Yeah.
I do not want it to be one of those things where we go into next season. It's like, let's see what the rookie has. Let's depend on the rookie. Let's let the rookie play. Like, dude, I'm not really.
I'm watching this playoffs every night. I'm like, yo,
but you have to develop awesome players on low prices.
No. I'm cool with that.
You're paying a fortune to 3 guys. How are you filling out the roster?
No, I know that's why I say I have no issue. I have no problem with them staying at 9 and picking somebody.
But how are you getting good players for low prices?
I'm just saying I don't want to have to depend on a rookie playing a decent-sized role for us next season.
No rookie is playing a decent-sized role.
There's no room on our roster right now for them to play a big role. Like we remember we went through each position. We have so
unless,
many
like
guys.
you said, if they moved some of those young guys
even if it's a big, I want it to be a big that's been in the league for a minute. Because like I said, I look at the league and I'm like, the playoffs, the teams playing right now, I don't see any rookie bigs except Lively that's like producing right now. No team has a rookie anything producing. So I need to, because we trying to make a run.
But this is ebb and flow of the league, though.
Yeah,
right?
we're trying to make a run now.
I mean, are you telling me some of these other there are certainly players that are talented enough they could be producing? Don't you believe that to be true?
I mean,
is
Nimhard considered a rookie?
No.
It's 2 years. Okay, it's 2 years.
Chet's a rookie. Chet is considered a rookie.
Yeah, is he okay?
Nah, he ain't considered a rookie though, bro. He's been in the league for 2 years. That's a fake rookie.
Come on.
That's a Fugazi
This is
rookie.
his first time through.
That's a Fugazi rookie, bro.
This is his first time.
We do have a lot of young guys, though.
Yeah, I need some. I need some.
No, I'm saying we get rid of some of them.
Give me some.
I'm saying you're moving on from some of them.
Yeah.
If you draft 9, you're not keeping them. Okay. Stephon Castle is on ESPN. Reed Shepherd is Tankathon. Klingon is NBADraft.net. And then there's 3 of them that all have Ron Holland, including the consensus one.
So I think
Ron Holland was the #1 high school player in the class. We didn't get to see him when he was down here playing against the Hustle for the G League.
And then they shut him down. He didn't play the rest of the season after that. They shut him down shortly after that.
I mean, that's a 6'8" guy who was the #1 high school player in his class.
I think this is going to be one of those years. You always talk about how you want a team to have conviction about a player, whereas like when you see how the NBA draft goes, it's like, yeah, it is about where these guys are ranked, where they end up going. I think you're going to see probably teams that have their players ranked 1 through 15. They're going to be all over the place. Some team's going to have Reed Shepherd ranked as their 12th best player, and another team's going to have Reed Shepherd ranked as the 5th best. Another team might have Rob Dillingham as their 4th best player in the draft, and another team's going to have Rob Dillingham as their 10th best player in the draft. And I think you're going to see a lot of that.
Well, the other thing is, I mean, like, look, there's going to be minutes. Jaren's going to play some minutes at 5. Mm-hmm. Brandon's going to play minutes at 5. And so, like, if you can look, I'll say this: of the mocks that are out today, there's none of them where I'm like, yeah, I'm okay. Go ahead. Like, I would want these guys.
Yeah.
I would want Klingon. I would want Shepherd. I would want Castle. And Ron Holland, that is worth taking a shot at 9. I mean, you might get Michael Porter. This is the Michael Porter Jr. thing, right? Which is like, this is the guy that was the #1 pick.
They are
but don't you got that spot in Gigi though?
And they are coming off the draft where they just did that.
Yeah, so don't you?
Like,
Gigi's your long wing that you have for the future.
Didn't Gigi just say that he wanted to be like MPJ?
He said he wanted to be like MPJ. I just feel like when we look at it, it's like, yo, all these dudes. Ron Holland can hoop. Dillingham can hoop. They all can hoop. I won't be mad at it, but I prefer us not to have that pick.
I'm just looking at like the salaries of these guys and going, hey, if I'm planning out, this is an opportunity to get a guy. That's why the higher the pick, the more apt I'd be to trade it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The fact that you moved down to 9, it's like, man, you can't find good players for $4.6 million for 4 years.
No,
you're getting it's real value if you can hit it.
Yeah.
Again, you can hit it. I'll tell you this. I don't know what I see where he is on some of these mocks. If you wanted somebody that would get you minutes, play for you next year, I promise you that kid that I love, that's AC's kid, could play for you next year.
Oh, Devin
He
Carter.
will play for somebody next year, and I could see him in a playoff series.
Now, maybe they take him.
They could.
It's a dog.
And it's a little high, but I mean, he's 9th.
Yeah, whatever.
Yeah, he's a dog.
That kid is playing like playoff basketball. No. Like he is, and he's 22. So he's like, it's a lot more like Bane, right?
Yeah.
And you could say like, hey, how many of these young, like we had crazy young teams.
No, there are.
Yeah,
when we went to
did.
the playoffs the first time around, right? I mean, like they can. It's just about hitting them.
There are teams that will do that. There are teams in the NFL. If you go look at the NFL draft, there are some teams that were very competitive last year. And if you go look at who they drafted in the NFL draft, it is all fifth-year seniors. Like that's what some of these teams did.
Yeah.
Because
they know they can play.
We're not trying to draft a younger player who may take a couple of years. We're going to get somebody who can play right now because we're ready to win right now.
Well, and that kid could play. Like he would be.
He's a dog.
He could play in your rotation.
He's a dog.
No, and that's.
You know
perfect.
what I mean?
Yeah. If you get
And he might
somebody
be your
that you
backup
think-
point guard.
Yeah, if you get somebody that
Right?
we think, and $4.6 million for a backup point guard when you're paying your starter, whatever Jaws contract.
$1 trillion?
Yeah, right.
There
it's
you
a
go.
lot.
That's a good
By the
number.
way, Casey Wallace is playing for Oklahoma City as
He
well.
is playing. That's a good one.
And Casey Wallace is freaking good.
That's a good
And
one.
that's how I look
That's
at this
one.
Devin Carter. It's
Yeah,
like,
that's one.
this guy could get in. You could throw him in a playoff
So
series
what you
and
are
he'd be okay.
saying is
Yeah,
that
Casey
just,
can hoop.
what
Casey
you are
can go.
saying is just take Dillingham or Reed Shepard.
Yeah, look, if you're a guard,
Hey,
come off the bench and hoop.
Dillingham, Shepard, or Devin Carter, I would think any of those three guys could play next year.
Yeah, I don't.
For you.
I think too is like the big thing. Like I said, if we're gonna put a big next to Jaren, we need to be a burly big.
Well, look, I would love to have Jared Allen. I would love to have Nick Claxton. I would love to have,
What about Capella?
Yeah, Capella maybe.
Could you go get him now?
for sure. He's not going to.
Fire sale in Atlanta.
Yes.
You got the number one pick. Like,
Set screens, roll to the rim ski. Oh my God.
I think you could probably do better.
What
And
you
more on
think?
your timeline.
yeah, you probably.
And more on your timeline, right?
think?
We've swapped out vet guys before. I mean, we swapped out Valanciunas for Steven Adams.
We
so,
did
I mean,
do that.
We might want to, right?
Yeah. They got stuff they can do.
They'll be able to find a big.
I hope so.
They are.
I want a BB, man.
It's
Burly
probably
big,
nobody
man.
we're thinking about either.
Yeah, they'll be able to find a big. But I mean,
Yeah.
like, I actually think that the 9th pick is, in terms of like thinking about who they could draft. I think it's all going to depend on if that guy's there. I do not think they will make, and this has always been my opinion, I do not think they will make the Zaire mistake again, which is we've got the 10th pick. We want Franz. We want Josh Giddey. One of them's going to be there. And then when they wasn't there, it's like, okay, right? Like, I'll always believe that. I will always believe that. And I think this time around, what they'll do is they'll go, we want this guy. We want this guy. And if they're not there, then we'll take the trades.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? What we're not going to do is just draft somebody because we have to pick.
That's my thing.
Right.
Yeah,
I don't want. But look,
I don't want to draft somebody just because we're at
9
9.
is absolutely a spot where people can drop to.
Yeah.
Again, it's about hitting it.
Yeah.
And the other thing is, you might just very well, a little bit later in the draft, 9 is also a good spot to take like guys that are. We always have that like 12 to 20 range where there's always stars taken in there. And it's always guys that have like played in college and have been overlooked. And it's like, why do they last so long? It's because somebody wants to swing for the fence with Alex Sarr. Or they want to swing for the fence with Denny Avdia. Or they want to swing for the fence. And so then you look up and it's like, oh God, you could have Tyler Hero. You could have Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. You could have Tyrese Maxey. You could have, there'll be a guy.
And Woj
Yeah.
said that yesterday when they went on the air and they were talking about the draft at the beginning before they did the lottery. And he's like, the draft that this is most comparable to as far as what you were seeing at the top and people's boards and how it's going is the 2013 draft when Anthony Bennett went number 1. He said, because you look at it, there's going to be good players because they're always. But he said, you look at the 2 best players that came out of that draft were picked 13th and 27th, and it was Giannis and Rudy Gobert.
Well, and here's the other thing. I do think like with these teams, and especially because you had crap teams fall down, like a little bit lower than they were, They ain't trying to take solid role players with that pick.
Yeah.
So they're taking the swings. We need solid role players.
That's what we need. Yeah, we need the single. We don't need the home run.
Yeah.
We need a single.
That's right. And so they're for sure going to be good basketball players at 9 that you could take, because the top 8, there's a lot of those teams. Like, I think if you're San Antonio, you're just taking good players. You've hit your swing.
Yeah.
You've got your star. Now we can build out around him, right? Some of these other teams, like, it's like, all right, like, geez, we need somebody that can move the needle for us, right?
Yeah. I feel like this draft's not built for that, though. Like, I was listening to those, what's a pod? They said the first pick in this draft would be the 10th pick in a lot of drafts.
I don't buy that.
So it's not like there's not like a defined, like, definite number one, like,
but it
top
is
guy.
Hey, but it is fascinating that there's this many mock drafts that have Ron Holland going number 9.
Yeah.
If you could get the number 1 high school player from that class, how about that? We would have the back-to-back number 1 high school players.
And they play the same position.
We'd have back-to-back. Well, look, you can never have enough good wings.
You ain't lying. You ain't lying.
You can never have enough good wings.
You need good wings,
You can't.
for sure.
And everybody loves that Holland kid's motor. I'd have given anything to have been able to see him.
I wish we could have seen him, yeah.
God, he had like a hand injury or something. We didn't get to see him in person.
And he never played after that. Like, he didn't play the rest of the
he didn't?
No, he never played.
He just shut down?
As far as I know, yeah, they shut him down after those games.
They were horrible.
They may have had like another game or two after ours, and then they just decided, yeah, he's done.
He was at that G League event that I hosted at Summer League last year.
Yeah.
And like, I know it was just an event, but he seemed like everyone loved him. Like, his teammates seemed to love him. Like, he's just like a good person.
Oh, really? Holland?
Mm-hmm. And I know we're drafting.
We're big on good people.
We do love good people.
That's what I'm saying.
But we also have, like, get us a big.
Klingon's the only big I'd take.
Yeah.
He's the only big I'd take.
I just saw Edie run. I'm not.
Bro, did you? Hey,
that 3/4 sprint is
did you see
crazy.
The Klingon measurements came out today. At the combine.
What's his measures? What's his
measures?
measures?
Like 7'1" 3/4 without shoes. I was like, God.
Oh yeah.
Who?
Klingon.
Good measures, baby. Good measures.
Without shoes.
Yeah, I like those measures. Give me those measures.
Let me make sure I've got this.
Good backup, big measures.
Hold on. I'm gonna tell you what.
7'2" without shoes on.
Here, I got it right here. Hold on.
71.75.
Without shoes.
Yeah.
Yeah, 7'1" 3/4.
That's real. That's real length right there.
I mean, that's
282 pounds.
I mean,
oof.
7'7" wingspan, bro. I mean, you want a big?
Hey, look, bro. Hey,
that's as big. I mean, you want to know about big?
9'7" standing reach.
9'7"? He's 5 inches from the friggin' rim.
Yeah. If it can be my backup to a BB, I'm fine with that. Bring him off the bench.
By the way, Ron Holland, he last played for the Ignite. It was January 31st was his last game for them. So he didn't play February or March in the G League at all.
Wow.
You see people crazy about Stephon Castle's measures?
Oh, people went crazy over him?
Yeah, let me see if I can find it real
By the way, steals. Dude, Ron Holland gets steals. Does get steals.
Bro, did we watch the title? Like, Stephon Castle's awesome.
I like Castle.
Like, what is not awesome about it? He can't. Okay, so the shooting thing, but like, I can fix your shot.
That's another great.
You can fix your shot. In the league, you can fix your shot.
Great guy too. Great guy.
Everybody loves him.
Oh, they love Stephon.
It's impossible for a 5-star guy to come in to a vet team and like be cool, and everybody loves you, and you don't care if you score 15 points.
I wonder if he could be like a Jalen Suggs.
He probably can.
It's taken Suggs a couple of years.
But just a guy that's a team basketball player.
Yeah.
Right?
He looks like he just fit in. So what do you think Stephon Castle, how tall do you think he is?
I'd say 6'7".
He's listed at 6'7". His measurements today came back at 6'2".
Oh.
What?
Yes, bro.
Ron
He's
Holland
listed
came
at
back at 6'6.5", so that's
Stephon Castle's listed at 6'6", 6'7". His measures today came back at 6'2".
That's a big discrepancy.
That's not right.
I'm looking at it right here.
That can't be true.
I'm looking at it
How
right here.
can nobody?
There's a huge difference between 6'7" and 6'2". 6'2" is like short. 6'7" is tall.
Let me double check these measures. Just to double check.
Hold on now.
Type his name in A few
6'6" right here with a 6'8" wingspan.
Type in his.
This is what I'm looking at.
Look up his combine measures.
All right, hold on. I'm gonna look. I've got the what's it called? Where is it?
Twitter's going crazy right now.
Yeah, see, I told you Twitter's going crazy because like, yo, what's going on with his measurements, bro?
6'4" without shoes at previous measurement.
Hold on.
How do you go from 6'6" with a 6'8" wingspan to 6'2"?
When another measurement you had that was 6'4.5" without shoes,
you shrink.
Like
he said that man shrunk.
You shrunk.
You can't just shrink, bro.
Jesus, Zach Edey measured 7'3.75" without shoes. He's 7'4" without shoes.
That's a big dude.
That's a mammoth.
That's a big joker, man. He runs like that too, bro. He runs
that Khalil Ware was 7 foot without shoes.
All this stuff is on NBA TV, isn't it?
it is.
The numbers for Castle are incorrect. They're reportedly the numbers for Devin Carter. They swapped.
Told you.
They messed up the measures, bro.
You're not messing that up.
Well, the NBA did.
David Jones is there.
Yeah, he is.
He was 6'3.5" without shoes.
He looks taller.
How about that?
Yeah. He said, so Stephon Castle is actually what? Is he actually 6'5",
Yes.
6'6"? Okay, I was worried.
He's 4'11".
Reed Shepard was 6'2" without shoes.
He looked a little bitty on that broadcast yesterday, by the way.
Yeah, but he was fine. I mean, when you're standing next to guys that are 7 foot tall, right?
Yeah, he can hoop.
How about this? Isaiah Collier looks small out there too, and he was 6'2.5" without shoes.
He looks bigger on like film. When you watch his YouTube stuff, he
looks like a football player.
That's what I'm saying. He looks a lot bigger than 6'2".
Dalton Connect was 6'5.25". Didn't they always say he was 6'8"?
Yes,
Dalton Connect. I thought he was always.
Let me look at Dalton Connect's.
I thought he was always supposed to be taller than that.
Let me look up his Tennessee measures.
Maybe not. Okay. Well, yeah. Okay. So, good for Stephon Castle beating the allegations.
Yeah, he beat the allegations. We were a little worried.
That was close.
You can't. There's no way somebody wouldn't have brought that up. Right? That's
you
like,
lose 5 inches.
Bro, that would have been like if everybody was telling us Davion Mitchell was 6'5", and we're all watching him out there at 5'11". We're like, come on.
Yeah,
he's not
right.
5'11". Like,
yeah, my bad. He like my height.
We're watching him. He's standing next to a guy.
Right.
He is my height.
Yeah.
On a good
Davion
day.
Mitchell's tiny.
Yeah, he's a little dude.
He might be 5'9".
Yeah.
Like, he's shorter than Chris Paul. Like, come on.
No, he is tiny,
Is he
bro.
really?
Yeah, he's little, man. When you see him out on the court, he looks little.
He's
It
listed
was
as 6'8".
shocking when I saw him the first time in person. I was like, oh.
Yeah, I'm not.
He's
believing
stocky, but he's a tiny dude.
All right.
I mean, he only weighs 200 pounds.
Number 3, NBA playoffs, the Western Conference. All right, so I feel smart about not pronouncing Denver dead.
Yeah.
My God.
Championship mentality, man.
I kept saying, let
Denver's
me
not gonna
see
roll
Game 3.
over.
And you know what? Hey, I told you guys that Game 2 that they got smoked. What did I tell you on Friday? I said, keep an eye on this. And what did I pull up?
Go Bert.
Shot quality.
Here you go.
And I told you.
We're back.
I don't understand this. I don't understand why, if they're saying the game was played on paper, the shots that they got and the shots that Minnesota got, that they would have won the game. It doesn't check out to me, right? And yet, they won the shot quality game. So, and they won game 1 as well. So it's like they've gotten the better shots. And there was part of me in the back of my mind, and this is why I kept on saying, let me see Game 3, let me see Game 3. Like, I've pronounced this team dead before. I've done, like, this same squad has been down 3-1, and we were doing off-season review for them, or preview for them. And so, here's what, and it ran through my mind last night as I was watching it, okay? Here's the deal. I told you guys, Minnesota, through the first 6 games of the playoffs, so the Phoenix and the first 2 of this, that they were the number 1 offense by a wide margin in the NBA. And that they were the only team whose effective field goal percentage got better. 16 teams in the playoffs, 15 all got worse offensively. They didn't. They got better. And it's like, well, that's odd, right?
Yeah.
They moved to number 1 by wide margin. The number was like 120 per 100%. I mean, it was freakish. Yeah. And they were like 16 or 17 all year long. They were a very mediocre offensive basketball team that was amazing defensively. And so there was always part of me that was going, Bro, I know that this sample size is getting bigger, but like, it ain't bigger than 82 games, and they were just okay offensively all year. And now they have turned into the best offensive team ever.
Yeah.
But this is some serious regression to the mean.
Yes.
To the point where last night, it swung the other way. And if you look at the shot quality, what you're going to find out is that Minnesota should have won that game based on the shots that were taken. Why? Just think back to the game. Of course, Aaron Gordon is not supposed to score that.
He was cooking.
Of course. Like the shot, and you think about like that shot Jamal Murray made on Jaden McDaniels, and like you think about like
he makes a lot of tough ones, bro.
Hey, shot. But you think about all the stuff the paper can't take into consideration, which is, like these games aren't played on paper and guys hit crazy shots. Well, Minnesota made all kinds of shots that they don't normally make in the first two games. And then they didn't make any of them last night, right? And meanwhile, Denver made everything. Like, Towns is, I get it. Everybody loves to beat him the hell up, and he's maybe the most annoying basketball player I've ever watched in my life.
Yes.
But he's not 1 for 10 bad. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like,
He got in his
it was so extreme.
He was in his own head. He was in his own head a lot.
Of course he was.
Which you can't like track from paper. He was in his own head.
Of course he
a
was.
lot.
But I'm saying, like, with the shots that he got, there's a percentage of those that normally go in that did not. That's what the paper says, right? And so it's like, look, we've kind of traded blows in this. Minnesota's made a lot of shots in games that they would not normally make. Denver's made a lot of shots that they would not normally make. But that's basketball. That's the way it goes, right? But I kept on in the back of my head was like, man, I'm listening to everybody bury Denver. It's like, they still got the guy that's won 3 MVPs.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
When I saw him take off on that dunk, I was like, yep.
Man.
I ain't never seen him on a full head of steam. I ain't never seen him dunk before. And I saw that, I was like, yeah, it's that
And they
time.
also had like totally lost, like they
It's that
were a
time again.
mess in game 2.
Yeah, they were.
Totally lost their composure, totally in jail. And like you see how they've moved around Gordon, and you've seen how they've gotten the pace.
Yeah.
You see off a make. You see Jokic run to the ball, throw it in. They're like, they're up the court in 4 seconds.
Yeah.
Now they got 20 seconds to run their offense.
And Jamal had time to get right too. You can like that's the part I
no
really don't hear.
question.
Because he looked like he was hurt.
He
that
looks
last
like
game.
Jamal Murray.
Now he looks like Jamal Murray.
Looks
again.
like Jamal Murray.
He hit tough shot after. I'm like, yo, he one of the best tough shot makers there is.
He
bro.
doesn't look like
He
the
hit some
defense is bothering
crazy
him.
shots.
When you think about their 3 guys, right? Him, Murray, and then it was getting to the point where it's like, what are you gonna do with Gordon? Because this dunker spot thing ain't working.
Yeah.
And so they just moved him around.
was spraying
Now, you're
that
not
joint.
expecting him to make all those shots. And look, they even said last night, it was like, it was the Rui Hachimura thing. It's like, we gotta live with something. And if this guy's gonna do this, then okay.
Do
If
it
he's
again.
gonna go 10 for 11, okay. And maybe we'll just, in the end, we're just going to pack our bags and say, we got beat by Aaron Gordon.
That team's
Also-
Just like we did. Okay.
Anthony Edwards said he's sick of Aaron Gordon last night.
Okay, if Andrew Wiggins and Kevon Looney are going to do this, then
Yeah,
they're going to do it.
Ant gotta get some like Ant was out there for it though. Ant was like, yo,
Of course
if,
he was.
if I'm gonna lose this game, I'm gonna lose this game going down fighting. And nobody else kind of.
That's very Ant.
Nobody got up and ran with him.
Well, he has to have Towns be good. He
Yeah,
has to have a second guy.
Because Gobert can't score.
I mean, he is beyond useless on offense.
Yeah, me and my friend said if he touched the
He
ball
really
offense,
is.
it should be a violation. If he touches the ball offense,
How many times does he set the pick, roll to the basket, and nobody will throw it to him?
No,
Because they're scared he's going to get fouled or fumble it.
when
or trying to dribble.
When they go past you on open dunks, you're truly useless.
when Jokic pulled the chair on him, I was crying laughing. Just
that
crying.
dude is
he was
useless.
like,
The post up, and Jokic just was like, all right, here it comes, and then just moved, and Gobert just falls over the rest of
He is horrible. He tried to go help up Towns, and he fell down. I'm like,
Makes
bro,
for a
you
great
are.
series, though, but obviously Denver is in pole position because they got it's 2 out of 3, and 2 of them are in Denver.
I got.
So you're up against it now, brother.
I got a stat for
thought
you.
they'd split. Remember I told you I thought they'd split, and then I thought that Denver would win 5, and then 6 would be in Minnesota, and that was going to be a hard one to win.
Yeah.
But now that they've won both, all bets are off on that.
Look at this goofy dude.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, that's his job.
Why are they posting him up?
Yeah, I would never run post ups for him.
Jokic's just like, I'm gonna move.
You should never run posters for him. Another thing they're doing too, I did a lot of like a diving on it like last night on Twitter. They're putting him and Cat in a lot more like moving motions.
Yeah.
Where it's like screening the screener and Gobert, he can't just stand in the paint, bro.
Well, also you saw last night they would run these doubles at Towns on the touch, and he's like yeah. He was. Hey, they made that dude super uncomfortable.
Yeah.
And then he was just. He lost composure.
And there's probably a thought that if you do that with him, he will check out.
That's right. Be physical. And just be hands and freak him out.
Cat was never going to have a good game
And
on
we
Mother's
still,
Day.
we
his
still have not,
mom died last
He
year.
was never going to have a good day on Mother's Day.
we still have not
He'll be
mentioned
better
that
next game.
the final whatever minute of that first half when it's the Timberwolves cut it to 7.
Yep.
And then was it Caldwell Pope hit the 3 to put it to 10. And then it was whatever Minnesota missed, and then Porter Jr. boom gets it,
Always
the
leaks
throwback in,
Turnover.
and then it goes from 7 to 15 like that.
Yo, that's the
That's
worst.
one of the greatest Kevin Harlan moments ever.
Yes.
Yeah.
He's standing up, got it!
He just got his.
Amazing.
Yeah, that's Jamal Murray.
He's so intense. I love when the camera gets on him.
Yeah.
And they honored him last night.
They
too.
did. And Jamal Murray was ref for it. Stand on business.
Bro, the video that is
That
right
was
there
freaky.
on that baseline right
Look at
that's
that.
right
Look at
there
that.
on the sideline.
Look at that.
Is
Look at him,
crazy.
I
Jamal.
love Jamal.
Real Canadian, bro.
That's how you overcome being a little B and not doing media.
That is. If you do stuff like that.
You have to be awesome.
Yeah, nobody's gonna care if you're
Nobody
awesome.
cares.
Yeah.
Now it's not a thing.
No.
Nobody even cares that you threw a heating pad. Nobody cares.
Nobody
You
cares.
skip media twice in a row.
Minnesota fans are like, well,
I didn't know
he
you
should have been
skipped
suspended for
Media
game 3.
two
Like,
games in a row.
I didn't know that.
It was a whole
Yeah.
thing.
Walked out.
Walked out.
We didn't have McMahon.
It's a
fill it ourselves.
Canadian thing.
Hey, by the way,
Sounds like
you
it.
see the stat about the 5 teams? Only 5 teams dropped the first 2, then won the next 2 on the road.
We did.
Yeah. All 5 teams that lost the first 2 games won the series.
Oh.
So, history's in your favor, Denver.
Wait. What is it?
Only 5 teams in NBA history have dropped the first 2 games at home and then won the next 2 games on the road. All 5
We
teams
never
that
did that.
Yes, we did.
When?
Oh.
We didn't lose the
Clippers,
first
we
2.
were on the road.
Yeah, we were on
That's
the
right,
road.
that's
We
right.
dropped both of those on
That's
the road.
right.
then all 5 teams on that list that lost the
Yeah.
first 2 and won the next 2 won the series.
I can imagine that's deflate. That's got to be somewhat
Yeah.
deflating for Minnesota. Like it absolutely has to be. Dude, you
Yes.
had it.
Bro, I'm like, bro, Cat, yo, I can't pass the ball to Gobert, bro.
Even if you lose game 3 the way they did, you still would come back in game 4, and it's like worse and worse. We're gonna go up 3-1 here.
Yep.
We were just our crowd was too hyped. We were too hyped with that game 3, and it just all got away from us, and we got killed. We're gonna come back game 4 and be fine, and then that.
Last team to do it, Vernon, was the 2021 Clippers over the Mavs. That was the last team they dropped. They dropped the first 2, then won the next.
Well, the other one, obviously, the other one in the West is the Mavericks in Oklahoma City.
Yep.
And I texted you guys and I said, I've never seen a more upset basketball player than Luka Doncic. Like he's just the whole
He's always
game,
so
he
mad.
is just upset. It is the funniest
mad
thing
about
ever.
It really is.
It's now
We
gotten
need-
funny.
we do need like a
It's
Luka
now-
cam.
It's now gotten funny. Like he's just upset all the time. Even when he makes a shot, he's
Upset is the
mad.
perfect word.
Huh?
Upset is
He's
the
just
perfect word.
upset. Why are you upset all the time? And that was just a crazy game, the Dallas Oklahoma City game. I swear to God, you mentioned Derek Lively. I've never seen anything like that in my life. You know, he made like 19 of his last 22 shots or something like that in the Clipper series, and then was like 1 of 13 in the first couple of games in this series. I'm like, you never shoot over 6 inches away from
I
the
know,
basket.
right?
bro, it's always right there in front of the rim.
It's
bro.
not like you're even taking 4-foot jump hooks. You're like a foot away.
I happened to be in the car at one point in the first half of that game, and I think it's Mark Followell is the radio guy, or I can't remember who's doing the radio.
Follow, I think Chuck Cooperstein does radio.
Okay, Chuck Cooper's and he's like, this has just been a nightmare for life. It really has.
Bro, he
just can't get the ball to go in ever.
He's shooting 25% from the field in the series.
Bro, him running away from Chet at the end
He's
was the
like-
funniest.
That's so funny.
Amazing.
I would've
It's
done-
like you were playing tag.
Chet
I
That's
respect that, bro.
ridiculous.
Huh?
I respect that. Like,
So
I
fun.
don't want to shoot free throws.
Look, that was Gilgeous-Alexander.
Chet
and-
could have run with his arms down.
Hey,
What are we
that
doing?
was one of those. You know what? Very, very similar. And these are teams that have not had the kind of reps like Denver has had in the past. Very similar with both Ant and Gilgeous-Alexander. Honestly, I felt like those were very similar. which is like we're individually awesome, but it feels like nobody else is doing much of anything. And so what, right? The trick is everybody's got to be along, right?
Yeah.
And Gilgeous Alexander, it felt like he was by himself.
Yeah.
Who else is going to do something? And then he just started trying to do everything. Ant did the same thing, right? It's like, all right, who else is going to do something? It's just going to be on me. And then it's like, you can't just have one dude. You can't just have one dude because Dallas had other guys that are stepping up and doing stuff, right? And Kyrie, it was a Kyrie fourth quarter.
Bro,
He took over that game.
I love it when he started getting that bag, man.
4-4 from the field. He couldn't get the free throw line, but 4-4 from the field, 8 points. And it's still, he only had 22 points. Deb, that game is coming still. That freaking 35-point Kyrie game is coming.
It's coming. But that
Like,
left-handed floater, that get to the lane, the left-handed floater, I'm like.
And watching him just assimilate into like being a role player is the craziest thing.
Real
he
professional.
Is like an awesome role player.
Yeah,
it never feels like
Kai,
he's doing
man.
anything out of the
Like forcing.
Yeah, not forcing anything.
He's found his piece.
Being a good teammate, bro. Found his piece, Roser. Found his piece.
J. Cole's gone to the beach now.
Look.
J. Cole's not going to let anything mess with his chi.
Good zen.
Kyrie found his chi.
Good zen.
Yeah.
Good zen.
Look,
shout out Kai.
It's a wrap if Oklahoma City doesn't get this one.
Yeah.
A wrap.
Yeah.
Because that team has zero chance of coming back 3-1. They're the ones I would say no chance of coming back from 3-1.
Yeah.
Because I know what it's like to be around a young team that's down 3-1. You might make it 3-2, but then you're getting smoked in Game 6.
Yeah,
That's the way it goes.
Yeah, put him to sleep.
It's a different beast showing up for that Game
That
6
was
on the road.
literally us last year.
We lost by 50.
Put him to sleep, bro.
We won 5, and now we had to go back and win a Game 6 on the road in L.A.
Without Luke Kennard.
Trashed.
Yeah, they was in that incredible Hulk in Dallas.
It was
Let's
a
go.
bloodbath from like the first quarter
Also,
on. It was,
year before, that's how we lost to the Warriors.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can't play them in 6 on the road. That's what I'm saying, where that's the deciding game.
Yeah.
Because they're closing your ass out, bro. So you have to win tonight, because then they would have to close you out in 7.
I hope they win.
Let's go Mavs. MFFL.
Oh.
Go Mavs.
No.
You want them just getting buried?
Yeah, bury them dudes, bro.
bury
Yeah.
'em.
Yeah, you had the Bill Street Flippers at your arena.
That is wild. They like truly
Bar
are
for
trying
bar,
to be
word for
winners.
word, pack you up.
Doing the post-game interviews all together.
Get your
I
ass
don't like
out.
the barking, but I do like
Y'all
the
from Oklahoma City. Y'all not like us.
Not like us. Y'all not like us. Not like us.
All right, Eastern Conference. All right.
Let's go!
I don't feel great about this.
Let's go!
I know.
Crazy.
Let's go, baby.
I don't feel great about this.
Look, I told you, bro.
Deb, take over.
I told you, Verno.
I don't feel great about
Hey,
it.
look.
121 to 89.
You keep
Crazy.
applying that
You're
damn pressure, Verno.
You're an Andrew Nimhard 3 away from being 3-0.
That pressure got them boys playing them jail minutes tired.
I don't feel great about this, but
Yeah, I don't either.
it's best 2 out of 3, and 2 of them are in Madison Square Garden.
Where
So slow
Indiana
down.
does not get calls.
Look,
Slow
that
down.
is established.
Here's why I don't feel great. The Knicks, did you see that stat that they played 31 games with OG Anunoby, and they're 26-5.
Yeah, that's crazy.
26 and 5.
They have played 30 games without OG Anunoby, and they are 13-17.
Okay, he ain't worth no 40 points now, though.
They won shot quality.
Oh my God.
Did the Knicks win shot quality?
There's no way. Shut up, bro.
You know what shot quality?
You can't lose by 40, bro, and win shot quality.
Do you know what shot quality does that take into account? That you have dead legs.
Okay,
They were 7 for 37 from 3.
Yeah.
So let's even say they shoot a terrible percentage.
Jailhouse minutes, bro.
A terrible percentage is still making 15 of those,
Nah.
14 of those, you know?
At
They
least
made 7 of 37.
Them jailhouse
Bro,
minutes, you can't.
You can't play every other day at 40. At some point, that was happening, and you knew when he gassed them out on Friday night.
Yeah.
When you're playing Sunday day,
Early.
I don't even get 2 nights. Like, I don't even get an extra 7 hours.
They
Yeah.
didn't come to play yesterday.
No.
No.
Right
Boy,
from
ran them off the
No.
court.
It was no, they were getting demolished right off the bat.
Would you say that they set the pace?
Yes.
Oh.
Ooh, you like that? That's a bar.
They were. I mean, look.
Yeah.
It's Game 5 in Madison Square Garden. Bar. Slow down.
Tyrese with them terrible ass fits. I told y'all he was coming,
Oh
bro.
my God. The balloon sleeve.
He has to be trolling us at this
Enough.
point.
Okay.
He has to.
Yeah.
Enough.
He's the worst dressed player in the
But
league.
I heard someone say it might be him because someone online is like, Jeremy Grant would look so good in a lot of his outfits, but Tyrese just doesn't have the swag.
Tyrese, bro, just wear a tee, bro, with some jeans. You ain't got to. Who are you getting these fits from?
Just wear a white tee, some jeans, and a pair of Nikes.
Put on a good wrestling tee and some jeans. But no, hey, if you're going to keep hooping like that, I'm telling Verno, that pressure going to make them Knicks tired. Them boys out there exhausted. Boom, baby.
What if they win the next game?
It was the best possible. I will say this: it was the absolute best possible scenario for the Knicks yesterday. In this sense, they were getting their ass kicked so bad that he sat.
They got to sit.
They did have to sit.
It was so out of range. If that thing's in range, he's still gonna have them out there.
Yes.
Like you're never gonna get him to chill out.
Nah.
I actually think
Tibbs
what
is
he's
who he is. You're not.
But I think the most likely scenario is that the Knicks, he runs them into the ground in 5 and they win. And then in 6, they gas out again.
And then in 7, he runs
And
them
then
into
in
the ground
7, he
again.
runs them into the ground again. Yes.
I can't have the. I cannot have the Indiana Pacers.
Ooh, boy.
I can't have the Indiana Pacers ruining a Celtics-Knicks Eastern Conference Finals.
Yes, you can.
Yes, you can.
No.
Go Indiana.
Oh my God! You got Indiana Ops. I'm telling Job.
I'm not saying
Indiana
that.
Ops. I'm telling Job. So you guys root for the Indiana Ops.
I'll tell Ja.
Indiana
Yeah,
Ops.
I'll personally tell him right now.
Pockets, you know
Are you
Indiana
rooting? Are you
Ops.
rooting for Indiana too, my
Indiana
guy?
Ops. I'm
You
a
know
New
they
York
got
guy.
laser pointers on them.
In New York,
In the New York City.
concrete jungle where dreams are made of.
And when you lose playoff series,
No, it's turning
here
2.
in New York.
Oh, you thought it was a 4-game series?
Yeah. I heard
Hey,
no bell.
back. Actually, wait. Back to that bet too. Hold on. Let me look at Jalen Brunson's averages in the series. Hold on.
Oh, no.
Hold on. Wait. We forgot about that part.
Well,
Kevin. Hold
last
on.
night took a toll on
Hold on,
them.
wait.
Brunson had 18 last night.
Bad. Oh no.
Ooh.
I need a 50.
Yeah. Actually, no.
Do it, King of New York.
Look, bro.
Do it, King of New York.
Nah. He ain't,
Do it.
He ain't built for it, bro. Actually, I will. He's still averaging 29 in the series.
35.
Give me a 40 then.
That's not bad.
Give me a 40-piece then.
Yeah, get a 40.
Just be ready, bro.
Give me a couple 40 pieces. I got 3 games left.
Just be
Don't
ready.
worry.
No, you got.
You remember the last one? You closed it out with 40-40-40.
Look.
That happened.
But guess-
Against Philly.
He had to
That
fly.
happened.
He had to fly back home,
Fly back home.
and then
What?
he's tired, bro.
If the Pacers win tomorrow,
No, he's not anymore. He got to sit the whole second half.
will you just come to our side?
Absolutely not. I'll never root for the Indiana Ops.
What is wrong with you? Why you
Yeah,
keep?
Y'all need to be working for the Athletic, not Grind City Media.
The Athletic.
Indiana Ops.
Yeah. They give you your complimentary laser pointer too.
Whoa, hold on. What's wrong with these
The
dudes?
other one is Cleveland, Boston, and I feel terrible about this now because they're saying Mitchell's got a calf injury.
Wait, he does?
Yeah.
Don.
Said neither of the guys were at shoot around. Jared Allen and Donovan Mitchell. If that's true, that is a disaster. I mean, truly. Really.
Yeah, it's a wrap. Pack
Like
them.
they're gonna score 6 points in the next game.
Yeah.
They got their one game, Vernon. They got
I know.
their Miami Heat game.
We'll see how it goes, but I did tell you on Friday that we did this exact same thing after Game 2 of the Heat Celtics series.
Yeah.
The Celtics just washed them 3 games.
They
after
got-
that.
they got their
Could
Heat
happen
game.
again.
Slow down.
May not, but it could.
Donovan Mitchell's got a calf injury.
The Celtics Cavs could still win too. They could still win another one. Like they could.
Especially because the Celtics,
Celtics
are
will
known
get- they
for
will-
disappointing people.
They will
mean, the
give you
Celtics are
one
gonna
game or
win.
two. I don't know why it's a big deal if the Celtics win a series in 5 or they win a series in 6. Like, what does it matter? Like,
Extra rest.
the Celtics need to win the finals. That's what they need to do.
Oh,
They need to win the NBA finals.
proclamation
And
from John
nobody's going to
Rosen.
shut up about the Celtics until they win the finals.
I agree, Roger.
Number 5. Great Osobor. What an amazing name.
Who?
Great Osobor.
What
You
is
don't
that?
know Great Osobor?
I don't
Oh, this is the dude.
You will now because he's going to Washington for basketball. Great Osobor is. And is going to get $2 million in NIL.
To do what?
To have the first name great.
Could wind up being in the $2.2 million range, depending on other deals, Adidas, trading cards, etc. For comparison, the 30th pick in the NBA draft is going to get $2.5 million.
Oop.
Great Osobor is going to play for Washington. He was at Utah State. That's where he was, and so he is following his coach there, right? That's the guy that got the. That's the guy that
Sprinkle,
got the,
Sprinkle,
yeah,
right?
Danny Sprinkle.
Yeah.
He got the. So great Osobor is going there. $2 million. Amazing name. I mean, that is an
He only has
amazing
12,000
name.
followers.
Great Osobor is an amazing name.
It really is.
But $2 million? Lord.
That's a lot of bread, bro.
$2 million
Like
to play college basketball at Washington.
Watch at UW.
You're
That's
not even on TV.
exactly.
Why?
You on the
Or I'm
Pac-12?
asleep when you are.
Yeah, you on the
Why
Pac-12
is he
network.
getting so much money? Like,
Yeah,
what
he ain't
is-
even
who
that
is
cold.
Need him.
He's not even that cold though.
Huh?
He's not even that cold.
He tell him he's got $2 million. He was the Mountain West Conference Player of the Year. So, what do you want him to be?
I want him to be NBA
He's a
draft
mountain-
prospect.
He's 6'8" and average 17, 9, and 3 with 1.5 blocks and 1.3 steals, and led him to a Mountain West regular season championship and an
But
at-large
$2
bid.
million?
You know what?
Huh?
You know what? Young Dolph made a song about this, so shout out to you, kid. Get paid, young hitter, get paid. Never mind. I ain't worried about your bread.
Also,
get your money,
hey,
bro.
Hey, also, you know what? I'm gonna make you root for him and be happy for him.
Yeah, I'm happy for him already. But
Here you
continue.
go. His father's a taxi driver. His mother's a caregiver for elderly clients.
Oh, John and Mabel.
And they'll have the opportunity to make life-altering money in his final year of college eligibility, despite arriving in the United States with little fanfare and spending his first 2 seasons coming off the bench in the Big Sky Conference. I was not a highly recruited player coming out of England with only a few D1 offers. The assistant coach, Chris Haslam, had a huge part in recruiting me to Montana State, and I owe him a lot for that. I am more motivated than ever to show young kids that it doesn't matter where you come from. If you put the work in and necessary sacrifice, your time will come.
Yeah.
How about that?
Yeah, good for him, bro. Rule number 1, get the money first. Rule number 2, don't forget to
Great
don't forget to get the money.
Osobor is an unbelievable
Do I love that
name.
name now?
Yes.
Yeah, it's a good name.
Great
My
Osobor.
man's got to get a Frosted Flakes deal.
Great Osobor.
Why Frosted Flakes?
They're
Oh, they're great. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
People still eat them joints, bro?
Him and Tony the Tiger.
What do you mean people still
People still eat Frosted
Bro,
Flakes?
you put a bowl of Frosted Flakes in front of me, I'd eat it.
I'd eat it.
Yeah.
But I'm saying, like, people still, like, sinking them joints out?
I don't know. I don't eat cereal, so I don't
Yeah, I
know.
don't eat cereal.
When's the last time you ate a bowl of cereal?
I bet there's Frosted Flakes at my house right now.
For real?
I bet there is. Nobody eats cereal though. But
That's what I'm
I bet
saying. Like,
there's-
when's the last time you like actually saw a bowl
Me?
of cereal get eaten?
The last time I ate a bowl of cereal was at like a
Continental breakfast
Yeah,
or something
continental
at a
breakfast.
hotel.
Right.
where
I
they
think
got
some-
the-
I think I ate
the
some
little-
Pops.
Yeah.
I love Pops.
Cornflakes? Corn Pops?
No, corn pops.
My dad likes
Pops. Those
The
little,
little circle
those
thing.
yellows.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh yeah, I love those.
Corn Pops. I don't strike
Yeah.
you. Don't strike me as a corn pop guy.
Yeah, I love
You're the
corn
first
pops.
person I've ever heard say they love corn
Yeah,
pops.
corn pops. I love corn pops.
You don't strike
Yeah.
me as a corn pop guy.
In fact, if you had them there, I'd probably choose Frosted Mini Wheats would be my first choice.
Really?
Oh, I love Frosted Mini
Mini
Wheats.
Wheats.
Yes. Frosted Mini Wheats. I ain't trying to eat regular Mini Wheats.
Your cereal taste is different.
Yeah.
That would be your first choice, like not like the Reese
I love
Puffs,
Frosted Mini Wheats.
That's your number one?
Charms,
No,
none
like
of the
Fruit
good
Loops.
sugary ones. Oh, Fruit Loops.
Fruit Loops.
Yeah,
Apple
Fruit-
Jacks is my
Lucky
number one.
Charms.
Yeah, I would
Apple
choose
Jacks are
Frosted
good.
Mini Wheats over those.
What
I
about
love-
Cocoa Puffs?
I love
I
Apple.
would choose
Oh,
Frosted
Cocoa
Mini
Puffs.
Wheats.
Puffs is
Frosted
so
Mini
Yeah, I
good.
love Frosted Mini Wheats. I do. I think they're delicious.
Let's just buy him some.
And I
Frosted
like
for
when they
real.
get a little soggy.
CTC
You know what I mean? But not
is-
real soggy.
Yeah,
But
like,
yeah.
like a soggy enough.
Semi-sog.
Are you milk
Not
first?
the semi-sog.
Semi-sog. Are you milk first or are you cereal first?
Why don't you just ask me if I'm a serial killer?
No.
Anybody that puts some milk in first is a serial killer.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
crazy.
what? Who puts the
You
milk
can't know the
first?
correct amount.
Milk in first.
Yes.
Yeah, what?
The milk is
And then
in-
dump cereal on
The
the
milk
milk?
is in first because I always do like 2 bowls.
Absolutely not.
That
See?
is-
So Chelsea's that person.
If I saw you do that, I would run out of the
listen,
house.
my first bowl
And I would call 911.
is cereal and then milk. But then when I finish my cereal and there's milk in there, I put more cereal
No.
in.
I'd call the insane asylum.
Milk first?
You
In
put
the second bowl because it's already there. Leftover milk, extra cereal.
That's fair.
Okay, well
that's
that's all
not
I
milk
was explaining.
Yeah, just like that's
That's not milk.
Like just a bowl just hanging out. You just dump some milk in there.
And then
put the cereal on top.
No way.
Yeah,
Just a bowl of milk that you dumped dry cereal
Yeah,
on.
that's nasty.
You should be locked up.
What is wrong with you?
It sounds like it gets less soggy that way.
No chance. No.
I eat cereal out of a bag, so I can't really talk.
Oh,
You never.
You go no milk.
No milk?
No milk.
Do you drink milk at all?
Strawberry milk. Nesquik, dog.
Are you 4? Strawberry
He
milk.
is.
You don't drink strawberry milk?
He is.
When's the last time you had some strawberry milk?
When I
Never.
was 4.
I don't think I've ever had
Strawberry milk is gas, bro.
That's probably what it gives you, yeah.
It also does that. It does that too. But shout out to the Nesquik, bro. Get us a deal up here. I drink at least.
No, don't. There's a lot of other deals I'd rather have.
Bro, I drink it like before I go to bed every night.
I'm sure they could give you a deal.
Strawberry milk before bed every night.
Wait.
Yeah,
Warmed up, just like a little kitten.
not every night, but very.
How often would you say you drink strawberry
7
milk?
days in a week.
A
7 days in a week.
We don't count the weekend.
Okay,
5-day
days.
work week. I'll probably drink it like 3 out of 5.
What?
Or 2 out of 5. Yeah.
Just a glass?
So you buy it. You go
How
out of
are
your
we
way.
hearing about this 10 years down the road?
Strawberry milk before bed?
You're getting way too comfortable around.
I might.
Your strawberry milk.
I might pull a Paul Pierce. I'll keep playing.
Oh my gosh.
I don't know. I've done like a regular glass of milk before bed.
See, there you go.
It helps
Ain't that
calm you
crazy?
down. It does. It's
See?
relaxing.
It
That's
calms
a
the
thing.
soul.
That's a thing.
Calms
Like
the
you drink
soul.
milk before bed, it does. It helps relax you.
Thank you, Roser.
It's a thing.
Thank you, Roser.
Google it.
Team
Google
milk.
tell ya.
Team milk.
Google
Honestly,
it.
I think adults
Team
drinking glasses
milk.
of milk is so gross.
No, but I don't do it like
Wait,
regularly.
you
I
said-
really don't have milk. I don't really keep milk in my place. Like every now and then I'll buy milk, but I don't.
Wait,
not
you
really.
said
I don't
Adults
drink
drinking
milk.
a glass of milk is disgusting.
Hey,
That is a take that I will stand on
F you, bro.
wholeheartedly.
It has milk has tryptophan, Roser, which is the same thing they talk about that
The turkey, like
turkey
on
has during
Thanksgiving.
Thanksgiving.
Yeah,
It makes you tired. So, in fact, it does help you relax and prepare for sleep.
But a
Look at
lot
that.
of things do.
Look at these idiots just sitting around drinking milk at night.
Yeah, it also tells you to drink it warm.
Milk drinking
but
ass.
I'm not
hell yeah,
drinking-
they're right.
I'm not drinking
Premium.
Do you warm
milk.
it up?
No.
Oh, see, yeah.
Do you drink it out of your bottle, baby?
I know y'all think I'm a senior citizen,
just-
but I'm not.
You
So I don't warm the milk up.
You got your milk bottle?
Yeah. You hear me?
You will go to sleep.
Bottle?
I will put you to sleep,
Bottle?
Grandma.
This is getting really gross.
All right.
What a bitty?
All right. Take a break. We'll come back and we'll do something else. Chris Vernon Show.
Don't act like you don't know me. These have deserve a trophy. Baby, it ain't no mystery. Got the best BBL in history. This cake will make you.
Lindsey Harding has gotten a chance to interview for the Charlotte Hornets vacancy.
She's proven that she could coach on the men's side. She's done a fantastic job and got this G League opportunity and was coach of the year. This is fantastic for women's basketball.
Hey, Grizzlies fans, be sure to tune in to Grizz, where the panel and I break down all things Grizzlies and take a look at the rest of the NBA as well. The show is live every Wednesday, 2 p.m. on YouTube at Grind City Media and the official Grind City Media app.
I will take High School Musical with my 5th and final pick because it is a sports movie. You do got to get your head in the game. I love High School Musical. I love musicals. Sports and musicals can coexist in this beautiful world. What a beautiful, beautiful movie. Even though High School Musical 1 is not even the best of the High School Musicals.
Tune in to the Jessica Benson Show with CJ Hart live every weekday at 8 a.m. on YouTube at Grind City Media and the official Grind City Media app.
There's no substitute for experience, the knowledge gained from having been there before, and the passion to share what you know to make everyone around you better. It's true in basketball. It's true in banking. Grizzlies Checking from Pinnacle. Play hard. Bank easy. Open a Grizzlies checking account with at least $100 and a recurring direct deposit by January 12th, and you could receive a $200 direct deposit bonus into your account and be entered into our Grizzmas drawing. Details at grizzliesbanking.com. Member FDIC.
LifeCare Ambulance is proud to be an official partner of the Memphis Grizzlies and FedEx Forum. At LifeCare, they wear their hearts with pride. Their passion is their people. They want you to love what you do and where you do it. Their employee-driven culture encourages a healthy work-life balance and supportive work environment. They invest in your success and well-being so that you can provide the best care for the patients that they serve. Join the incredible team of EMTs and paramedics in Memphis, Nashville, and across the nation today. Learn more at lifecareamb.com.
Lindsey Harding has gotten a chance to interview for the Charlotte Hornets vacancy.
She's proven that she could coach on the men's side. She's done a fantastic job and got this G League opportunity and was coach of the year. This is fantastic for women's basketball.
Hey, Grizzlies fans, be sure to tune in to Grizz, where the panel and I break down all things Grizzlies and take a look at the rest of the NBA as well. The show is live every Wednesday, 2 p.m. on YouTube at Grind City Media and the official Grind City Media app.
I think we have the college basketball title futures. UConn's #1.
I really like Houston. I'd have them winning it all, but you can't be giving Drake jerseys. What is wrong with you?
Maybe the Drake curse is stronger in college basketball.
How long has he been riding with Kentucky?
He wore an Alabama jersey and Saban retired.
The Odds Couple with Rob Fisher, Lang Whitaker, John Roser, and CJ Hurt live Thursdays at 2 p.m. on YouTube at Grind City Media and the official Grind City Media app.
Now for a limited time, the new $1.99 crispy tender wraps are here at Sonic. Who could deny a crispy chicken tender with bold flavors like hickory barbecue and cheesy Baja? And we can't forget the crisp lettuce and melty cheese to make the perfect bite. Wrap yourself up with some TLC, tender, love, and chicken for only $1.99. Sonic $1.99 crispy tender wraps. Tax not included, limited time only at participating Sonic drive-ins.
Take your fandom to the next level with the official Grizzlies app. Go all access and behind the scenes.
It's got to be heavy defense. That's where it starts for us.
Personalized to where you are and who you are. Get easy access to ticketing, the game day guide, and your own app customization right at your fingertips. Upgrade your experience and download the Grizzlies app today.
Let's talk about MVPs.
Let's do it. I went with the Joker.
Oh my God, Nikola freaking Jokic.
Every time I watch him play, I'm so impressed.
I'm obsessed with him.
Yeah.
Everything he does works. He can pass, he can shoot, he can rebound, he can drive, he can defend. Like, he can do everything.
He can lead the fast break, and he's like 7-1.
IMHO with Lang Whitaker and me, Kelsey Wright Johnson, on YouTube at Grind City Media and the official Grind City Media app.
Grizzlies fans know it's the team that gives you the edge. Big River Steel does too. That's why we're recruiting the best talent to help us develop the sustainable steel needed for today and tomorrow. Join us at the edge of the future. Visit www.bigriversteel.com/join to join our dash team. That's www.bigriversteel.com/join to join our dash team.
Welcome back to the Chris Vernon Show on YouTube at Grind City Media and the official Grind City Media app, presented by Caesars Sportsbook. Now, back to your host, Chris Vernon.
Aye, monster on the beat, boat, beat rap. He a freak throw, man down, call like Amber Lambs. Tell him breathe, bro. Nella to the cross, he walk around like Tizo. What's up with these jabroni trying to see Compton? The industry can hate me. Marlon, they mama, how many options you really got? I mean, it's too many options. I'm finna pass on this body, I'm John Stockton. Beat your and hide the Bible if God watching. Sometimes you gotta pop out and show.
All right, we're back. Chris Vernon Show! Show's always brought to you by Caesars Sportsbook. You can go to your app store, you can type in Caesars Sportsbook, and you can download it for free, and you can use it legally in the state of Tennessee. And new users get up to $1,000 back as a bonus bet if you lose your first wager using the code GCM1000, GCM1000. Caesars Sportsbook!
We have 2 games tonight, Chris. In the National Basketball Association 2024 playoffs. One of them's in Cleveland, Ohio. That's the first one. Celtics at Cavs.
Celtics at Cavs. I will say Celtics. Man, Donovan Mitchell 2 down. I'll say 9.5.
You're close.
Okay.
8.5.
8.5?
8.5 across the board.
Okay, 8.5 it is.
Yeah.
All right, and then the second game?
Thunder at Mavs. Game 4 from
Game
Dallas.
4. Very important game 4.
Pivotal, in fact. I'll say Dallas 5.5.
No.
Oh, I'm way off?
Yeah, you're way off.
Yeah, you are way off. I just saw it. You're way off.
Yeah.
Like way off, bro. Way off.
I haven't been way off in a long time.
Yeah.
It'd be like that sometimes, bro.
Am I low?
No,
You're high.
too high.
You're way too high.
Is it Thunder?
No.
You're
Dallas is favored.
That
but
part's
it's
right.
2.5?
No,
a
it's
little bit
than
lower.
that.
Oh, that's ridiculous.
It's 1.5.
A buck and a half.
Yeah,
What?
1.5. It's 2.
They think there's going to be a Thunder response.
So here's the thing. It is 2 at a couple of books. It's 1 at another book, but most have it at 1.5.
It's real Vernon line value.
Yeah.
If I think 5.5.
Yes.
Wow. They think the Thunder are really going to respond, huh?
Yeah, I hope not. I hope they don't. I'm ready for them to go home, Verno.
Let's knock out the last 5.
I love the last 5.
Shut up, bro. Number 6. What'd you watch? All right, Kel.
Let's go. I watched a lot this weekend,
Peanut butter
too.
and cracker eating ass.
Yeah, what you cracking for a cracker?
I watched a new show on Peacock.
She's cracker of the day.
You are the cracker of the day.
I don't want
Shout
to be
out to
cracker.
Antonio
Yeah.
Brown.
CTESPN.
Who's always in Memphis for some odd reason. He never comes by and hang out with us.
Who?
He's always in
Antonio
Memphis.
Brown.
He's always in
It's
Memphis.
like pictures.
Do you want him to come hang out with
Sure.
you?
Yes.
We want to hang out with
Yes.
Antonio Brown.
We want him on the show.
Every day.
Remember I told you guys he DM'd me, said he wanted to come to a Grizzlies game?
You didn't respond?
No.
Boo.
Boo! Boo! Boo!
Yeah, you tell us about Theo Pinson's podcast, but you can't invite Antonio Brown.
Yeah.
Your DMs are annoying.
Yeah, exactly.
Sorry.
You aren't selective with the right people.
Yeah, there you go. You got it. There you go. You deserve that. You need to respond to Antonio Brown, bro.
Baby, yeah, Kelsey.
Oh,
Baby,
yeah,
yeah,
how
Kelsey.
crazy he is.
All right.
Okay,
We like crazy.
I watched a new show,
Terrence Howell was up here.
Let's hear it.
and it's so funny.
It is?
Yes, but you
Okay.
guys won't like it. Dem in May.
It's so funny, but we won't like it.
But I
Yeah.
might.
Did you watch Ted?
No.
So maybe.
Because you like the same type of like shows that I do.
Say less.
It's like very like Love is Blindy, but it's
Oh.
5 like actual famous soccer players from Europe.
Who
like
are
legit
they?
famous.
Name them. I'll tell you how famous they are.
Ryan Babel.
Nobody knows who that is.
He has 2.3 million followers on Instagram. So
No, that's not that many when you consider how popular soccer is.
Ryan Babel is an all-time great.
Nobody knows
Jamie O'Hara.
I know
Played
him.
Yeah, he played in the Premier League for a long time. Now
That's-
he's
I
a,
know Jamie O'Hara.
That's an airport.
You're not a soccer guy
That's an
anymore.
airport in Chicago.
Hey, you used to be a soccer guy. You're not a soccer
That's
guy
an
anymore.
airport in Chicago.
Marco-
After all your Germans retired, you're useless when it comes to soccer.
Marco Fabian.
Bastian Schweinsteiger.
Bastian Schweinsteiger.
Who?
Marco Fabian. He
I
won,
know. Lewandowski.
He won a bunch of gold medals for Mexico.
Cool.
Wait, what's his name?
Marco Fabian.
Yeah, nobody.
Very famous.
yeah.
Anyway, they are. If you're
He's
into
not.
soccer,
He's
like-
not Chicharito.
I know Neymar.
He's
so anyway,
Brazilian.
They
I
come
know.
to
James.
come to America and they're like stripped of who they are. They have to like lie about their identities and they are dating these American girls. So but they can't tell the American girls who they are, how much money they make.
They wouldn't know either anyway.
Yeah, I know, but that's the whole point.
Bro, I know a dude in Nashville that say he's Derrick Henry, so I think you can do this anyway. I think this is capable on any planet. I got a
I don't
home.
think any American women on the dating show know any soccer players except for Messi.
That's
it's
the whole
only soccer
point.
player
So they
know.
don't tell them they're soccer players. They have these other like stories that they say, like they say they're construction workers or general managers at restaurants and stuff, and then they're trying to find true love with these girls who don't know that they have a bunch of money.
Why did they say they're?
How's their English?
Fine.
It is.
Yeah.
Oh, they speak good English.
Yeah.
What's the name of the show?
Love Undercover. It's on Peacock.
I actually think that might be okay to watch.
It actually is. It's interesting.
How hot are the girls? Are you hating or are they not that hot?
Some of them are pretty.
What's your problem?
They're not like Love Island girls that are like perfect little models. They're like regular girls, which is nice.
Yeah.
I like me a regular girl.
And then they're like the soccer guys. Where did they meet them?
Like the girls are on a dating show.
Oh, they're on a dating
but
show.
It's supposed to
And
be,
they don't know that these are famous soccer players.
they think the dating show is just finding love abroad. So
Oh,
all these
okay.
guys like are from different countries. So they're like, oh, of course I'd move to Europe for love, da da da. But they think it's just like regular European
But
guys.
these guys are like really famous.
Like, they're all
like
really rich.
overseas. Like,
Yeah.
okay.
I got it.
Yeah, nobody's reviewed this yet.
I got questions though, because like when you say I'm a construction worker, like we start talking about construction, I don't know crap about construction.
No chickens asking you about that.
That's true. Actually, yeah, I'm
What are you
looking
talking about?
So
You think you're
Ryan,
gonna have to sit there and answer questions about
Ryan
construction?
Babel, like the one with the biggest following.
What are you talking about?
He said he was a
I've been
construction
married,
worker.
for like 17 years. Do you know how many times she's asked me about podcasts or radio or anything? She
That's
doesn't care.
true. These girls I'm
She
looking at,
likes
they
you
don't.
for-
One
No,
girl-
you
one
want them
girl-
to like you for you.
One girl did ask him about it, and he didn't know anything, and he ended up saying that he built the Burj Khalifa,
The what?
the tallest building in the world in Dubai.
Is
he
the Burj Khalifa?
He got caught in this weird line. He's like, yeah, that
See?
I built
See?
the Burj Khalifa.
So they are asking about it.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I guess when you meet someone for the first time, there might be more questions about what they do.
Oh, well, there's not a review from critics, but fans have chimed in on
good.
this.
Yeah,
Love Undercover slammed by unimpressed soccer fans for same old thing as dating show begins. So, had to double check the date of the article to ensure that it wasn't an April Fool's joke. This is all from a Reddit thread about soccer. Another Reddit user said, "What a train wreck, but I'm going to watch."
Wow.
Yeah.
Apparently, Jamie O'Hara is featuring in a new reality TV show where elite footballers are posing as regular guys with regular jobs in LA to find love. Some poor lady is in for a rude awakening.
Oh, it's also really
So
funny.
they say about him, and they say about the Marco guy that apparently these dudes are players.
Yeah,
Like,
so
these-
Jamie and
yeah.
Marco, so the whole thing is the girls get to choose who they want to go on a date with. So it's like opposite of The Bachelor kind of. So they all want like the two, like Lloyd and Sebastian, because they're like the prettiest boys. Nobody wants Jamie and Marco, and they're both so butthurt. They're both like, I've never had to deal with this before. Like nobody goes on a date with them.
I mean, look at Marco, bro.
Well, that's actually good because if they're ugly guys and they're only
Their ego is getting hurt
yeah, but it
right
proves to them that like you're only getting them because of your status and your whatever, right?
Yes.
Yeah, I just saw a photo of Marco. Marco looks like.
Everybody wants Lloyd. Lloyd's like, he
Oh, is
gets
that right?
all the dates.
Which one's Lloyd?
Lloyd Jones.
Do you think that's
Yellow.
unfair to the girls? How would you view it? Because it is a much different deal to get into a relationship or care about a regular guy than it is. You know what I mean? It's like, oh, the big reveal. Actually, he's super famous, and your life's going to be way more complicated than you thought it was going to be when you fell for him.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like if you just found out, then actually, this is not Johnny the construction worker. He's super famous with 2.3 million followers. Who can get any chick he wants.
Good luck.
So only the first
Have
four
a nice
episodes
night.
are out right now where they haven't told them. The only people that they've told are the girls who have decided to leave. But the next 4 episodes, the girls get the chance to go back and live life with them and go back to their countries. So I think you get a chance to see, and then you can be like, okay, I'm not interested in this lifestyle.
Yeah, right.
Interesting.
Especially after the first road trip.
Well, Jamie O'Hara.
And you can't get a hold of them, and their phone's off.
No location, no nothing.
No, they're really looking for love, you guys.
Oh my god.
I'm sure they are.
They are.
It's almost like the show I watch. Are you done with yours?
Yeah.
You got any more?
Well, the Circle had its finale.
Yeah, Circle
We
has
discussed
finale.
that.
But I watched a lot of shows this weekend.
Let me hear it.
Speaking of shows looking for love, I went back in the archives.
Oh.
Do y'all remember Rock of Love?
Yes.
I love
With
that.
Brett Michaels?
Yeah, great
so
show.
I was on a nostalgia kick, and I was like, let me go back and watch this show. and
What are
see
those
if-
on?
Hulu.
Oh.
So I tapped in, and these girls, I watched the 3rd season. So the 3rd season is different than the other season. These girls go on tour with Brett Michaels. And it's so funny how the beauty standard from 2008 to 2023 has changed, bro. It's insanity.
mean?
Girls was wearing like low-rise jeans, and they had like the fake boobs were like watermelons, bro. They were like real looking. They were like
it got out of
it
control.
just got out of
for a
control in
minute.
2008, bro.
Well,
it was
we're-
like
we're seeing that happen with the BBLs.
That's
now,
what I'm saying.
too.
It's like the BBLs of now.
It's getting out of control.
Thanks a lot, Kim.
yeah. So
Yeah.
I'm saying like it's like the flip now, bro. Back then, like girls like basically like doing the pump up, but now it's like the opposite. Now girls are doing the BBL pump ups. But yeah, I will say though, bro, the girls on the Rock of Love did not hold up.
They didn't.
They don't. You look at it, you're like, yeah.
They're not
They
Marilyn.
look like they love going to Bret Michaels' concert.
They actually do. They actually do.
Shocker.
They look like they love Bret Michaels.
They do.
They all do. Oh, every single one of them. So I watched that, and then I watched a show that. Have you watched Unlocked, Kelsey, on Netflix? You watch Unlocked?
Unlocked?
So it's a show. I love
The jail one?
The jail show. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I've watched the trailer.
I love it.
Yeah, Arkansas.
Yeah. So they try to like give.
Oh, is that where they give them more freedom?
Yeah.
Yes.
What is this show?
So this guy that runs the jail has got this radical idea that he's going to give these guys the opportunity. He's going to take the locks off their jail cells.
Yeah.
And these are all like
real
hardcore convicted
criminals.
felons.
These real criminals, bro.
These are like murderers and rapists and horrible.
Yeah. But yeah, it's
good.
It's really good because you can tell like they have to like make an actual community. Like they have to actually like learn how to be around each other. There's one part where they were acting good. They were being good behavior. So he said, "I'm gonna give y'all free phones." Then all hell broke loose. So they had to figure out a system with that. So it's like giving them. Of course, they're locked in the cells.
What
They're
does
locked.
all hell break? Like, what does that mean?
Like
what happened?
they're fighting over the phones.
Oh.
Like, bro, get off the phone. He's like, no, I'm not getting on the phone. Well, I'll beat your ass if you don't get off the phone. Like that kind of stuff. And they had to figure out that. Like, I really liked it because it's
So,
somebody doing something different.
It's
you know?
an interesting case study.
Yeah, it really
for
is.
sure.
So far, I'm about episode like
So where you can how do these guys react when you're actually giving them some kind of freedom
instead of being locked up for 23 hours a day, right?
Which inevitably will make you crazier.
Exactly.
You
And
would
they
think.
you wonder why people go crazy in jail, maybe because they are locked up for so long. Maybe if you give them freedom, they're more
just more agency, but obviously some of them cannot.
Yeah.
Some of those people are like legitimately nuts.
I don't know. If someone murdered someone that I loved, I would want them to be locked up for 23 hours a day.
Me too.
Yeah.
But they're still in jail.
These people are in
I know.
prison.
No, I get
Look,
it.
and your
I want their life to be as
freedom is
miserable as
being
possible.
next to a guy that like, you know what I mean? And like might bite you and what is it? You watch the trailer.
Oh, dude,
some
it's-
of them are like meth heads.
Oh, real crazy people.
Yeah.
Like
Some of them are like meth heads
What?
that are now off meth and like, but their brain is fried, brother.
yeah, they want to do here.
And their lips are. I mean,
He walk around like here all day.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey man, I'm trying to get in concert. I'm
Yeah,
like,
dude.
yeah.
These are not.
What is that?
That's how they look.
That's how they look.
They've done so many drugs
So
that their
many drugs.
face is caved in. Look, watch the trailer. It's crazy.
Hey man.
88% on Rotten Tomatoes. No critics have reviewed
Trailer's
it, but
great.
the
Oh, yeah.
audience.
What
told me
percentage?
88%. It's just an audience review. No critics have
Good
reviewed
show.
it. It's just 88% though.
I stamped that.
All right, what you got, Rose, or anything?
No.
All right. Number 7.
I usually watch something. I didn't watch anything.
You
Well,
never
you
watch
get
anything.
you and you and
not
Devin,
true at all.
number 7. You and Devin are now going to be able to join hands.
I take that back.
You watched
What?
SVU?
Yeah, I got to go back to 6.
Well, I watched the first 2 episodes of the Jeff Daniels show on Netflix.
What is it?
The Man or the Fall Man or something.
The Fall Man.
So you liked it a lot. Do you remember the
Rose
name?
don't even know what he watching, bro.
No, what is it called?
You don't even know what
A Man in Full. A Man in Full. It's the same thing that Drake posted to his Instagram. I had already started watching it before Drake posted on his Instagram. You know, it said, "Will people remember you?"
But don't follow
Drake posted
Drake
said,
on
"Will people remember when you die?"
Yeah.
How they remember? But
Is it good?
Yes, the first 2 episodes are great. It's basically about a guy who's got an empire in Atlanta, a business empire, and he's got people trying to take it over and bring it all down. And then what happens?
I like Jeff Daniels.
Yeah, but I already know what happens. I already
Oh.
know how the show goes.
How?
Which makes it even funnier that Drake posts.
How do you know? Don't tell
I
me.
fell down a deep wormhole on this Drake Kendrick stuff, like a deep wormhole, and people were talking about that show, and I'm like, okay, so this is what happens. in the
Okay.
show.
All right. Well, look, here's
All right, we're gonna join
number
hands.
7. You and Roser
Yes.
can get on the couch and hold hands and root against Patrick Mahomes for this game, first game of the NFL season that's been announced. Ravens versus Chiefs.
Oh, let's go, Roser.
You and Roser can be on the same team, right, Roser? You're gonna sit there. You can throw
Yeah,
on.
I'll absolutely be rooting
You
for
can
the
throw
Ravens.
on one of Devin's,
Yeah.
Lamar Jackson shirts or whatever.
Yeah.
And
No,
I'll-
the Ravens are not bad people. Like, the Chiefs employ bad people on that team.
bad people.
Like, they had Tyreek Hill forever.
Stop.
And then they didn't want to pay him. Oh, yeah, there's enough there. Go research him. And then you got Rasheed
You want to get
Rice.
into the 49ers?
Yeah,
We
bro,
don't
come
have
on.
him anymore. Andy Reid.
don't have him
Andy
anymore.
Reid's son I mean, let's just go through it. Like, it's a disgrace franchise.
Look,
like
no
this
wonder
isn't
the
nice.
owner doesn't want to spend any money on the facilities for those scumbags.
And Ravens Chiefs.
Oh, we lit.
Amazing.
We lit.
And that's a great first game.
It is. It's a great first game.
I gotta be honest. First season in I don't know how long that I have not looked forward to the schedule
I don't
release
care
on
either.
Wednesday.
I don't care either.
Well, the reason I don't is because I went and looked up as soon as I saw this. I was like, I don't even know who's on the schedule this year. And I went up and looked at the Cowboys slate of opponents, and it is honestly the last. This is the first time I have not been excited about a schedule release. I'm like, this is a disaster. Go look at their opponents.
Well, you play a first-place schedule because you win your division. So this
Cowboys 2024 opponents is it's a nightmare. Truly. I was like, I hope that the
So you played
Ooh, you did get the shaft.
brother.
Bro. You got Ravens, Bengals, Lions, Texans. Golly. Browns. You got Browns, 49ers, Steelers. Ooh, yeah, you really did.
We know how
Panthers is
that
all
one
right.
goes.
Terrible.
It's tough.
It's a terrible schedule. For sure.
It's okay.
So I don't even want to see how it lines up because and then you got Dak in like a last year of a contract. It's just
Then you got Ezekiel Elliott. They're saying him like smacking people on the butt at camp. You see that quote?
Dude, we play.
You see your boy said he's smacking people on the butt?
Come on.
That's what they said,
Dude,
bro.
ours is not easy either. We've got Tampa, Buffalo, Miami, Minnesota, Green Bay, Seattle, the Rams, and the Cardinals. Those are just divisions, so we know those. But we've also got the Bears, the Lions, the Jets, the Patriots, the Chiefs, and the Cowboys.
Number 8. Hey, shout out to a guy that helped us out with the Grind City Media video. You met him, Devin, when we did the bit with Rachel Heck. On the other team was Doug Barron.
Oh, yeah. Shout out Doug Barron.
Champions golfer.
Yeah.
Doug Barron outlasted series point leaders, Hall of Famers, and a 2-time defending champion. Won the Regents tradition for his 3rd PGA Tour Champions victory and his first major title. He won yesterday.
That's Ever? Awesome.
A major title. Yeah.
Ain't he old?
His first major. Well, this is the Champions.
Oh, okay.
The Champions Tour, right?
Okay.
This is the... Right, like this is the Champions Tour, but I mean Ernie Els was up there, Patrick Harrington was up there, and Doug beat all of them, and so
what did he win for that?
$380,000, I think.
Nice.
Shout out to Doug, man.
$380,000.
Putting on for the city.
Awesome dude. I see him around town a lot still, and went and certainly made Memphis proud by winning that PGA Champions Tour, which is great because we're coming in last week. Rachel Heck made her huge return and won a tournament. And now is getting ready for nationals at Stanford, which will be her last go-round because it's her senior year. But anyway, a couple Memphis golfers doing big things. And then this week is Valhalla, which is the PGA Championship. So we've got another major coming up this weekend in golf, right? The second one. We already had the Masters that took place a couple of weeks ago, and now the PGA Championship's coming up this week. Scottie Scheffler is obviously a massive favorite to win this. But it is going to start on Thursday. Roy McIlroy, who just won yesterday, he's second. Xander Schauffele third. Brooks Koepka fourth. And then Jon Rahm fifth. So, look, the majors are always we finally get all the live golfers and all these PGA guys together. And so this is in Louisville, too.
Yeah.
Valhalla is. So this should be great.
Yeah.
Should be great. Everybody loves the course. And hopefully ends up being a great PGA Championship. Also playing this weekend, Tiger Woods.
Tiger
He's
Woods,
playing.
y'all.
So we never see him. I mean, we saw him at the Masters, but now we get to see him again. And he's been there like all week practicing, and they say he looks great. So we'll see.
And so with that back,
We'll see.
Yeah, we'll see how long it can last. Yeah.
We will see how long it can last. Number 9. Oh, you guys are going to be happy about this. Caitlin Clark. So, bro, like she's really going to transform this league completely.
Oh, yeah.
Like,
she already has.
Dude, I was reading this stuff about her. So she played in that first preseason game, which you know was sold out, right? Indiana. Then they went to Dallas and played against the Wings in a preseason game. It's completely sold out. I think they said 13,000 seats in that. And then is going to be making her debut, first regular season game, which I believe is tomorrow night.
Tomorrow, Connecticut Sun.
Connecticut Sun. They have sold out cold. Their arena holds like over 8,000, almost 9,000, right? And 36 of 40 of her first year's games are going to be on national television.
Wow.
36 of 40.
That's crazy.
And she is going to be on ESPN2 the other night. But also, this is what was crazy. I was looking through that schedule to like, how are they getting on? Like, how is she getting on TV all that often? And the Thursday night game, it's actually Thursday night, right? It's Thursday night. It's Thursday night.
The opener's tomorrow.
Are you sure?
Yeah. The one against the Suns tomorrow.
Okay. Then there is another game on Thursday. That's what it is.
Yeah.
Because I looked and I was like, okay, so how's this going to line up? So ESPN2's got the Tuesday night game. Thursday, it said Prime. And I was like, what?
Amazon?
I went and looked up. Amazon Prime has a deal with it. Amazon Prime is showing games on Thursday night.
Turn up.
Nice.
And a lot of them are Caitlin Clark. So how about this? ESPN Plus Prime Video planned a WNBA Finals-like production to cover Caitlin Clark's first games. I found this article. It said ESPN2 is going to have multiple camera angles, including below and above the rim cams, roving handheld cameras, and player mics, including Caitlin Clark being mic'd up. And then Prime, it's called Prime 2, is going to offer pre-half and post-game coverage with host LaChina Robinson. So they're going to have like full pre-half and post games
Well, it's
for
good
her stuff. That is
They
crazy.
didn't even stream the game this past
Yeah,
weekend.
that was kind of lame. They didn't have
And then it's going to be on Prime?
That's pretty dope. Because it's against the Fever. It's against the Liberty, too, so it's a big matchup.
Well, you know they're saying Amazon Prime's getting the NBA, too.
Yeah.
So
50 beast.
They did. They still got stars, though.
They what?
I'm saying they still got. It's the first time I see Sabrina versus Caitlin. That Thursday night game.
Oh, okay. Well, so this first one is what, Aaliyah Boston, right?
No, that's the Connecticut Sun.
That's what I mean, that first game.
No.
Aaliyah Boston's on the same team.
They're on the same team as her.
Caitlin Clark.
What?
Aaliyah Boston is on the same team as Caitlin Clark.
Oh,
Connecticut Sun don't really have any.
They haven't played together yet?
They have.
They have in preseason.
In the preseason.
Oh, they did play in the
Yeah.
preseason. I thought maybe it was regular. Maybe they were saying regular season. First time they played in the regular season together or something. I don't know.
Yeah, the Sun don't really have like names you recognize. They got like
they don't.
DeWanna Bonner. She's been in the league for a long time. Yeah, they don't really have.
They're terrible.
Alyssa Thomas. No, they're good, but they just don't have any names that
They're-
casual people will recognize.
This
Alyssa
is the
Thomas,
thing, though. It's gonna rising tide lifts all boats.
Oh yeah, it's lit.
People are all of a sudden gonna know.
It's lit.
The players from the Connecticut Sun, right?
And people are going to
Amazon
gamble on
Prime.
it. People are going to gamble on it more too because of Caitlin.
For
Oh,
sure.
we are lit. I'm excited.
So it's gonna be Tuesday night and then Thursday night.
Yep.
Both of them.
Both of them. Then we got.
It's just gonna be in your face because it's gonna be on TV, right?
Yeah.
So when you're flipping around and you're looking for something to watch, it's just gonna be on. I will be super fascinated to see what kind of numbers that does tomorrow night on ESPN2.
Because the second.
What will it be up against NBA wise? What if it outdraws the friggin' NBA playoff
It's
game?
Pacers Knicks at 7 o'clock on TNT.
Okay, that'll be tough to outdraw, but
And
I bet
then-
it does a good number.
Yeah, because it's a doubleheader because it's that game, and then on the back end you got the defending champs, the Aces against.
You said when is this? Thursday?
No,
tomorrow
night at 7.
Season opener.
The Aces versus the Mercury.
You got Aces Mercury as the second game. Diana Taurasi against Asia Wilson. We just got our signature shoe this weekend. So that's a
Is
good.
the shoe already out?
No, they haven't.
Yeah. But I saw the thing. I got a shoe.com or whatever it was.
Yeah, she got her shoe. So apparently the shoe was already in the works. They just had to make sure everything was lined up. So she's gonna have like a fashion line with it, the shoes, everything.
Oh, really?
So yeah, shout out to Asia Wilson.
Are you doing that pod every week?
Every other week.
Every other week? There's gonna be
That's
a lot
week.
going on with that friggin' league, bro.
A lot going on.
I mean, they're on Amazon Prime too. Because Amazon Prime, we can only speak to the NFL. It'll be interesting to see how they deal with it, the WNBA, and then the NBA. Bro, when they have sports, that thing is in your face.
Oh yeah, it's all over the homepage.
There ain't no way to miss it.
Yeah.
I bet they're going to put her friggin' thing. They're going to put Caitlin Clark. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like right when anybody clicks Prime, it's just going to be right there. Like watch Caitlin Clark live.
First
in a
game.
way that, like, I mean, just in your face.
Yeah.
That's what they do every time. Like that's how they've done with the NFL. So, and you figure if they pay for the rights to the thing, and they are going to, I think this is actually very good because they can try all kinds of stuff with this WNBA package in the summer.
roll it out
then
in the
becomes
league.
applicable
Yeah.
for the NBA.
Yeah.
Now I'm talking the multiple camera angles, the pre-half and post games, all that kind of stuff. So that way it's not like some kind of lead up until like, hey, now we're broadcasting NBA games, right? Because that's a big undertaking to take because they'll be expected to be great. You'd expect they're going to get Thursday nights and take it away from TNT.
Yep.
Because they're already setting this up, right? It feels like they're already setting this up to where they've done, and they may move the night to make it a premiere night. Maybe it's Wednesday nights, whatever. But it feels like they're setting this up where Thursday night, because that's all the ones I could find on Prime. At least on the Caitlin Clark schedule, it was like Caitlin Clark's playing on Prime.
That's
on
what I said.
Thursday
They're
night.
going to take Thursday night from TNT.
I'm looking at the
Yeah, but I'm saying they may switch night because they've got Thursday Night Football on Amazon.
Yeah. Well, Wednesday, ESPN's still going to have their stuff. So, I mean, ESPN still has
It'd be
Wednesday,
interesting to
Friday.
see.
So maybe you do Tuesday.
We just may have days switching around on stuff. Because,
Tuesday's the one day where you don't
but they
have-
may be moving Raw to that.
Yeah.
It wouldn't surprise me.
They got to figure out a way to get the W off
With
Ion.
Netflix.
There's nobody watching Ion TV, bro.
No.
That's the only thing that
I don't even know what that is.
Yeah, bro. That's the only mishap
Ion?
right now.
Oh,
They got
Ion's
the
great.
W on Ion.
Ion's great.
I haven't heard of it.
Shut up.
No.
You don't even know what it
You
is.
watching Ion
I
TV?
absolutely know what Ion is. Every Saturday, Law and Order SVU marathon all freaking day, 24
What
hours.
channel
What channel was
Is
it?
it on cable?
Channel 15 or something.
What else
like
is on
that.
it?
That, like
Just
Chicago
SVU,
PD, SVU, like Chicago PD, NCIS.
And
like,
the WNBA
basketball.
And they
Yeah.
run marathons.
Bro, that's like the
of that
CW
stuff.
having live golf.
Yeah,
It's just
you
ridiculous.
can't have the W. You got to find a way to get the W off Ion, bro.
And the next step is getting the G League on TV.
Well, the CW.
Seriously.
Yes, we need John Roser on TV.
The CW.
The streets need to see
also,
John Roser.
The CW also has ACC football, remember? Got to watch Drake May lose to Virginia last year on the CW.
Number
and
10.
then Steve Harvey's show came on afterwards.
Shout out Steve Harvey show.
Games-
Slept on show.
Games tonight. Boston and Cleveland. It is game 4. That is at 6 o'clock on TNT. And then Oklahoma City, Dallas is the 8:30 game, also on TNT. Are we finally done with awards? Are they giving out all the awards yet? Or are we doing the pregame show awards?
So now we got.
I think we are done, right? The Rudy Gobert one was the last one, wasn't it?
Now we got teams, though. We got
got
the
teams.
Sportsmanship Award on
Okay.
Thursday. All rookie team on May the 20th. All defensive team on May 21st. And
Well, that's a
all,
week from now.
all NBA team on the 22nd.
The 22nd. So are they announcing anything tonight?
No.
Okay. All
No,
right.
no.
All right, it's going to be TNT, Boston, Cleveland. All right, we think Boston's just going to take care of business?
Yeah.
We do.
Yeah.
All right.
I think the Cavs.
You don't think they were a one-hit wonder?
Yeah, like the
on the
Miami.
game 2? Yeah. Okay.
I think so, too.
What about Dallas, Oklahoma City? We all on Dallas?
Yes,
Go
bro. I
Mavs.
told you we
You say
MFF.
OKC?
Go
Is this
Mavs.
just a Canadian Gilgeous-Alexander and Ledort?
Yeah.
They really are a Canadian team, huh?
They are. But they about to be at the crib. MFFFL. That's who we are, y'all.
There's nothing funnier than watching that series and watch Dort get so frustrated when he's called for a foul and Luka gets so mad at everything that Lou Dort does.
Everything.
Everything.
He's
He,
all-
like, when Lou Dort walks on the court, Luka's like,
He's breathing.
yeah. He really is perpetually upset.
Yes.
Just
Always.
mad.
He did the- what he
it's
do-
become comedy to me
He
now.
did the little jump thing last game. He did the little jump thing.
Little LeBron?
The little jump.
Bro,
yeah, like the,
he will make the most awesome play, make a basket, and then it's like he's either yelling at the crowd or he's yelling at the ref about what happened 5 minutes ago. It's like, bro, can you just live in the moment and
Yeah.
enjoy this awesome shot you made?
No.
I can't.
No, you're not.
Something is making me mad.
He's a child, man.
He really is. He's just mad all the
Just
time.
mad about
It's
stuff.
crazy. You talk about, you know what people say, like, he just plays the game with such joy.
No, he
like,
doesn't.
there's literally no joy. None.
He's taped up and mad.
He's even when he's doing awesome, he's like yelling at the other fans.
Yep.
Hey, shout out Mark Cuban for having the Incredible Hulk as the drink of the night last game. I didn't know Incredible Hulk was still a thing.
You didn't
You
see
see that?
No.
The alcohol drink of the night at the Mavs game.
What is the Incredible Hulk?
You don't know about the Incredible Hulk?
He just wanted people
What's
to fight.
that green stuff in your cup? It must be that stuff called Incredible Hulk. You ain't never had an Incredible Hulk?
What is it?
It's hypnotic and what's the other thing? Again?
This is the
You ain't never
Why
heard-
we have not had it.
Whoa, y'all ain't never had it.
White guys don't drink Hypnotic, bro.
Hypnotic and Hennessy. My bad. Hypnotic and Hennessy.
Oh, I've heard of that. I've heard of it.
Y'all ain't never had to hit the Incredible Hulk?
Bro.
Oh, that's
Hennessy.
Stop your heart, boy.
Hennessy is disgusting.
I like Hennessy.
Oh.
What's that green stuff in your cup? Must be the stuff called Incredible Hulk.
Have you ever seen a white guy drinking Hypnotic?
No.
Paul Wall, maybe.
Paul Wall, maybe.
Who is in Dallas, no less.
Hey.
It's a people's champ.
Shout out to the
He's
Incredible
Houston.
Hulk, man.
Houston.
He's Houston. I'm sorry.
Duro is Dallas.
Forgive me. Yeah.
Wow, ice cream paint job.
Yeah.
No, hey, wait, don't you dare. Big
So-
X the plug
Yeah,
is in
that's
Dallas.
Big X the
Hey.
plug.
Hey.
I have no idea what's happening right now.
Hey. You know who Big X the plug is? Hey.
I would say shout out to because we've goofed. Shout out to Kendrick Lamar. 3 of the top 6 songs in the Billboard Hot 100 this week. All 3 of them are diss songs.
Who cares?
Crazy.
She said, "Who cares?"
The Canadians.
Who
upset.
cares?
Of course, the Canadians upset.
Of course she is.
I haven't seen any of it.
Did you know that?
I'm
Did you know that
uninterested.
Chinese restaurant that he's made like millions of dollars for?
I don't even know what you're talking about.
Oh.
I've been uninvolved.
Bro, I really think
New
it's
Ho
I
King.
New Ho King?
In Toronto.
I really think it's a dude thing, bro. We're the only ones
it
that care
is.
about this rap beef.
I just said that this one
Women
break will
don't
be
care.
fine. Women don't care about rap beef.
Don't Rosa. You see the cycle bar? The cycle bar was BBL Drizzy.
Yeah. So is the Chris Vernon
BBL
show.
Drizzy.
All right,
We know
that's
this
it
show
for
is for the
today's
ladies. all 7 of y'all.
We'll be back tomorrow. Until then, we gone.